Hey, Matt. Hang on, guys. Hey, BTD. Hi, VA. How is everybody this fine evening? Hi, Tracy. Matt, what happened? Hey, D. How is everybody this evening? Other than it's very warm and very humid up here. Can't win. Hi, Miss Lily. There you are. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Hi, Matt.
It's got you, Matt. You okay?
Yeah, so what ended up happening was I'm about to go live, and I use that app Prism on my phone. I go to hit
Right.
live, and it tells me live on mobile has been disabled. Please check with YouTube. And I'm like, what is going on? And here I'm freaking and stuff. So I went to look into it. It turns out I guess what they called it, they upped it the threshold. So now in order to go live on a mobile phone, you have to have 1,000 subscribers. You can't go live on mobile anymore. It's got to be through a computer or a webcam. And I don't have any of that set up for music right now. So now I have to reconfigure everything again. I am really ticked off about that. And it was sounding good on my phone and everything.
Matt, I don't have 1,000 subscribers, and I just came from a live stream. I was on live.
See, yeah, it wasn't, well, were you using an app or were you just doing it through YouTube? Because I tried it directly through YouTube, and they still wouldn't let me go on.
Yeah, you cannot do it through YouTube. You got to do it through an app.
Well, it wasn't letting me through Prism.
Switch to StreamYard.
Well, yeah, I could do StreamYard. Sorry, Bob, go ahead.
I went to put up a video today that I put up on Facebook.
Yeah.
Right? It says, oh, there's a copyrighted song that can't be, whatever, we can't, whatever it was. So, all right. So I muted it out of its track, right? I go to reload it, and it still tells me I can't. It's blocked in all the countries. That's why I put it on Facebook.
Okay, then that's the video that said was taken down. Because I was like, oh, I was about to click on it, and it wouldn't let me to.
Hey, Joe. Hi, Susan. Hi, Mary.
But yeah, so to everybody who was expecting music tonight, yeah.
Because I think we had said we were going to go live on Facebook, so we even checked Facebook, and I'm like, okay, that's weird.
Yeah. So.
Oh, he's got the game set up. His friends are coming over.
Yeah, so I got to figure out how to use OBS.
No, go to Camerify Live, man. Use Camerify Live or try Mobizen.
Our crazy day that we had, and the crazy week that I've had all week long, staying up till late hours in the evening. Well, it finally caught up with me. I didn't crawl out of bed till 2:30 this afternoon.
Whoa.
Oh, I know. Trust me, that's why I pulled the plug for a while.
Exactly.
Tired and whole.
It's kind of what we did too.
So hubby says to me, "You're gonna sleep all day?" I said, "What time is it?" He's like, 2:30 in the afternoon. I shot up out of bed and I was like, "Why did you let me sleep so long?" He's like, "Because you were tired."
Where are you now, John?
Right now we are in Sheridan.
Okay.
Sheridan, Indiana.
But yeah, that's why I stepped back. It interrupts your sleep patterns. It does all sorts of stuff. So
Look at that sunset.
say goodbye to this behind me. We'll be all gone tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting that
I
studio.
started. Yep, I'm getting rid of pretty much. Well, I got rid of the bookcase, pushed it into the other room, cleaned the other room. I cleaned all the stuff that I needed to clean up out of here. All I got left is this case here. My table is going to stay here. This is gone. My daughter's taking this and stuff. Bonnie ordered my green screen. I ordered my lights, and they should be in by next week. So when I go live again, you'll be a brand new studio.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Susan,
Lost Matt.
Susan, I'll check it out because the other night I had 9 trolls on my live stream, and then somebody sent something in on my comments, like
Yeah.
they picked a certain time on a certain video and was like da 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 on my video just earlier today, and I'm like, what the heck is going on?
Jesus.
Well, because they don't have anything better to do with their time.
They keep on. I'm gonna stick my hand out the window and give them the freaking finger.
On my bumper.
Yeah.
If they want to have a pow pow, we can do that too.
Exactly that. You know. So yeah, we're doing all right. I talked to cable, and the lady was real nice. They reset my cable box and the phone. I was on with them for over an hour because they didn't get the order all the way through. So but I found out even with the Wi-Fi I have plugged in, it will only carry 4 people on this stream.
Yeah.
Because anything over 4, that's when I start talking and you can hear me and my lips don't move.
Right.
Then you're in an Asian movie.
Joe,
Pretty much.
I'm okay. I'm just really, really sore. Like my neck is still
Illinois.
real stiff.
In Illinois person again.
It's all on your line.
Hey
And
Matt,
So yeah, it's
Yeah, John.
we have your whole state of Illinois over here in freaking Indiana tonight.
Yeah.
oh shit.
And
We're
the
south of
Wow.
Lafayette. We're halfway between Lafayette and Indy, and almost all the cars.
Every
that have
car.
been on here have been Illinois cars.
9.5 out of 10 cars is freaking Illinois. They think they got to go faster than you, and they get in front of you, and they want to slow down.
It went to it's 82 degrees and my humidity is almost 6, or dew point's almost 60. So what you're hearing in the background is a fan because it is very warm in here. Very warm here.
Same thing here.
What did
I'll
you
be
do
right
with
back.
What did you do with your internet? You sound pretty damn good tonight with everybody on panel.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as I only have 4 on panel.
Okay.
Anything over that, it's going to pull on the internet, on the Wi-Fi. And
Okay.
actually, I'm plugged in. I'm not on the Wi-Fi, but
Yeah.
so yeah, let's hope it holds. She seems to think she was a real nice lady. She's kind of like me. She's eclectic, and she's working from home, and her daughter was doing schoolwork. But she said that she goes, "Hang on a minute." So she has all the specs for like StreamYards and YouTube. And hi, Jan.
Hi.
Hey, Jan.
Lo and behold, yeah,
Yeah.
she said that because of the fact that the way the Wi-Fi is here, you know.
Hello,
at least,
Psycho Ducky.
you know.
All right. Now I'm not too
Hey,
dark.
Jaco Ducky, how are you?
I can't see no chat. I knew
So,
So yeah, it's been a good thing, busy day here. Bonnie's going to do her homework tomorrow. While she's doing her homework, I'm going to start. The nice thing about this room, it's all white. Shouldn't take me about maybe 2 hours to completely paint this. You know.
yeah.
And then,
Right.
like I said, once the lights come in, the lights are the next thing that'll go up, and then my green screen, and we'll be good to go.
Hello, Psycho Ducky.
So yeah, Matt, we That's even Bonnie. We were having dinner, and I'm like, go see if Matt's on. She tried on YouTube. We tried on, like, okay. And then we're like in panic mode thinking something.
Yeah. Oh, I was on YouTube looking for answers, and that's what I saw was new update. That now we've increased the threshold. So now you have to have 1,000 subscribers in order to go live on a mobile device, even if you're on Wi-Fi.
Yep.
So
It's 1,000 subscribers, an X amount of hours.
yeah, and I know BTD said the way around that is to use yourself and go on to StreamYard through Chrome and stuff. I've done that, but StreamYard does not like music, and I tried it, and the audio sucked. And I even tried Streamlabs. It doesn't like it, so it hadn't been through Prism. So I got some research to do, but if push comes to shove, I have to learn how to use OBS.
But then they end up putting them stupid concrete thing.
Yeah, I know, it was stupid.
So yeah, so now for keyboard, because I got all these requests that people did, I'm just going to do standalone videos and just chuck them out one by one.
Actually, man, I think that's more people are watching.
I know I've asked this question before, but now I need a serious answers. Everybody put your shirt size in the chat.
Okay.
Please. Well, she's probably, hang on, let me see. Bonnie, are you watching? She probably can't hear me.
I can't chat.
Hey, I did get something new in the mail this week, and I've already opened it. So, you ready? Matt, you know this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh.
And it's funny because I didn't order it. Actually, I sent a box out to Sean on Backstreet Gorilla. And all of a sudden, I get a package in the mail, and I'm like, okay, this is from. So I'm like, we didn't order anything. Open it up. So he must have ordered it for me and sent it to me.
Oh, cool.
That's awesome.
That's really nice.
Hey, Bob, we need a 2XL,
Okay.
1X.
5X, 4X, 4X. BTD, you didn't put yours in.
Hang on, I got to do mine.
I can't put mine in, Bob. It won't let me.
I'll put yours in. What is it?
A 1X and a 2X.
Okay. Because we're going to change the colors. We're using white for guys and pink for girls.
Oh, cool.
Ooh.
But here's the good news. It's local. It's right around the corner with the printing places, right around the corner from Mom and Dad's.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
That's cool.
Yep. The guys, I did my research, and that's what took so long trying to find a place to do them, because a lot of the local places like paper and plastic and 518, unless you're doing 200-300 shirts and whatnot, they don't want anything to do with it.
Yeah.
So I asked the guy, what's your minimum, right, of how many? And he told me and whatnot. He says, how many you're looking for? And we told him. So Bonnie yesterday sent him the design. So he's working on it because we're going to redesign the shirts.
Cool.
Nice.
Bob, Mom is
Thanks for you guys.
I always
I
think
did-
I would put the chat over to the
Hi.
right hand side when you're on your phone.
I put mine in today.
Hey, Susan.
Wow, what a wild one.
Hi,
You're looking a little better, Susan.
Are you okay?
That was wild. I mean, I've seen the nasty comments from trolls, but the first thing they said was,
Yeah, I can
I've
see it,
lost
BTD.
I lost my job today,
Oh.
and playing on the sympathy part.
Yeah.
And then they go, and I got a small child to take care of. I feel like ending everything. My heart sunk. And then this guy comes in. Harry something rather. And she goes, let me up, give me a link. First she goes, give me a link. Well, I don't see your picture on your little icon or where you want to
Yeah.
call it. And I, I looked at her, I told her, I said, I don't let people up unless I know them.
Right.
I don't want any surprises. And this guy comes in, oh, she seems legit, everything, let her up. And Jim goes, well, email her, what you need. What help do you need? And she goes, no, I can't do that. I got to come into the chat up on the screen to tell you. And then I said, well, where do you live? And she said, Canada. Well, I had Justin and Christina. They live in Canada. So I thought, if there was somebody can help them, they would know where to help, where to get them. So Justin and Christina gave them numbers to call. And, well, she just was persistent. She's got to come up. She's got to come up. So Jim checked the name out on Facebook. And then one of my moderators, Jim talked to one of my moderators on the phone. After a thorough investigation, her child wasn't a child. It was an 18-year-old kid.
Yeah.
And they would have came up, and according to Roy and Becky's travels, they was going to come up and flash themselves. Roy had to block them.
Oh, jeez.
It's a good thing we have mods, good mods at that.
Yeah.
I mean, but when somebody's threatened to end themselves, I was shaken. I did not know what to do. I mean, that was a first for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, that's
I mean,
like,
the live stream was going good until some idiot comes in there and does that crap.
Yeah.
just like
Look on
today.
the other side of that. At least you know you made it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you didn't have.
I added an extra mod tonight because of what happened. Because there's a couple of them that couldn't be there tonight. So that lessened, there's actually, I think, three of them that couldn't be there tonight. So that made all the work on my other mods. So I went ahead and made another one tonight during the live stream. I mean, all I could think about was everybody else in the chat, all my subscribers thinking, oh, she's such a heel. She's not listening to this poor soul. Those are the thoughts that are going through my head, too. How cruel is she not to listen to this girl?
Yeah, Mary.
Yeah.
There's such sickos out there.
Oh, yeah.
I tell you.
Well, that was like when I did my first StreamYard. That one guy was giving it to Bob, and boy, I didn't know what that guy was doing, and I was like, oh my gosh, looking at the private chat, I was like, whoa, he's using some strong language.
Yep.
I mean, I've had the strong language or the nasty comments, but
threatening
nothing
to kill
like
them.
this.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This was manipulative.
I had to block somebody today because, like I said, halfway through, they said to me on a private message, and I kid you guys not, they tagged Olivia and I in a certain area and said, you do have some pretty girls there. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
And I immediately had to block them because, hello, Libby's already been down this trail once. I'm not going to do it again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I immediately blocked them and everything. And I thought, what a freaking pervert.
Yeah.
I mean, I was told about, the weirdos out there. I was told, but this was one thing I was never anticipating.
Right.
And it throws your mind off kilter for a little bit. But thank God, Jim kept his cool.
Oh, yeah.
And the mods kept their cool.
Absolutely.
And Jim talked to the mods over the phone. They worked it out, and they went in there and just blocked them.
Yeah.
But they'll come back as somebody else. But
Bonnie watches this guy. That's him and his girlfriend are paranormal channel, and that's what he just put up a video. They've got to move again because they have a stalker. Do you remember? I think Susie, you do. Do you remember Carpetbagger had that problem with his daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy with the shirt,
Right.
if you remember.
Yeah, no, I do.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then
that's
there's
why
what
that's why I never used my home address. I never put my home address up there. I got a P.O. box, which reminds me I gotta renew that. But there is sickos
Yeah.
out there that will hunt you down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I
there
know.
is.
I agree.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's
When
like
you're
Crystal with Karen. She lost her channel, and then one of the live streams that I was in tonight when I was having dinner, one of the ladies in there, she come up under a new name, and I'm like, "Oh, you have a new name?" I said, "Change your channel name." She goes, "No, I lost my channel." And I said, "What do you mean?" She goes, "Something happened with my YouTube. I lost everything."
Yeah. And it's legitimately Karen.
Same thing that
Karen's been on our panel just with her icon talking, and like she said, she just tried to she tried to separate something.
yeah,
And
she tried to change the email to where
yep.
the right things connected together. And when she did that, she lost all of her subscribers, lost all of her videos, lost it all.
Holy
Yep.
crap.
and she has no idea why.
But
Yeah,
sorry.
Pete,
I mean,
I know it was Anthony. I can't think of his last name either.
but I mean,
But yeah, it's kind of, and it's funny because Matt, the one night you were talking, Matt, about being famous and having all those subscribers. The more subscribers you have, the more dangerous it gets.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I
oh, I
found
know,
this out.
Yeah. Well, like Will was
Maybe-
mentioning yesterday about hiking the AP, and I guess it was Tracy who was considering doing it, and she did it, and she was 3 or 4 months in, and she was around Virginia or something, and she had to stop because she had a stalker on the trail. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, they get stalkers on the trail.
well, that's
You
why
got to remember,
you never really tell everybody where you're going to be at from day to day. Like you say, oh, tomorrow I'm going to do this. Don't tell that on a live stream because then you got it. I mean, I've also
Yeah.
heard that stalkers will watch you at the post office and follow you home. I've heard those stories.
Huh.
But I mean,
Yeah. Well, that's like Will and Dawn. You got to remember they had the letters that came in the mail, those threatening letters there. That's why he stopped the meetups for a while because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I mean, it's a chance. It's a chance you take when you do YouTube or any kind of social media type thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the chances you take. And of course, when you get bigger, like people like Carpetbagger and the Woo, I'm sure you're going to get them. And Tim Tracker.
Right.
Yep. Tim the Tracker. Yep. All of that.
But it's just trying to keep your head and never tell where you're going to be at from day to day. Like they all said, never keep your videos current. Never keep yourself up to date of the videos you put out because then people start putting pieces together. Oh, this is where they're at.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. That's why Bonnie got mad at me the night there. I did the storm video, and you can see the 2 street signs. And I didn't even realize, and I was like, oh, crap.
well,
So
I
that's
was
what we're
filming.
doing.
You're right, Dee. It is very easy to find people. That's why I took my whole name off my channel.
Yeah.
Like I'm showing what we're redoing inside the RV, our renovations. The first video I shot, I was like, oh crap, there shows our mailbox address and parts of the neighborhood. I better not. So I went back and I'm going to go back through and redo it all because I don't want any of that evidence.
Yeah.
And like when Michael live streamed from my house Saturday night, he was very considerate in not showing our address or really anything about where we live, address or street signs. Because
Mike and Beck
Yeah,
is off.
they're very considerate and they wouldn't do that. And, because they know I don't want that to be shown, so they didn't do it. And I appreciate that.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a Bonnie no, we're going Monday to go get a PO box.
And Kenneth is still having massive problems with his channel.
Yeah,
I see.
I cannot.
YouTube.
He
I cannot
sent me
figure
a
out.
message today, and he's like, "Crystal, I really need help." Well, what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to him, and I think we're going to just try to do a whole brand new channel, take his name
Maybe.
right off, and let's put
Yeah.
him. And then I'll let all of you guys know, and then we will just all subscribe back up to his 100 account, and then he'll have his own personal branding channel. And I think a
I
lot
think
of
that's
it
probably
is he's using his own personal name.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to have something besides his name up there.
Yeah.
Hey, Lady Base. Hey, Doxy.
I mean,
Bye,
he
Lady Base.
can have something like Susan's got because she's got disabilities too, you know?
Yep. I agree, and that's what that's what I was scratching my head about yesterday. I was so upset because I couldn't help the poor kid out and get him to where it needed to be, and I was frustrating myself.
I'm sure I mean, if he can't come up with one, I'm sure we can come up with a cool name for his channel. Something catchy.
Yeah,
Nothing too long, but something catchy that would catch your. Ooh, that sounds interesting. You know,
yeah.
I'm wondering if
And
he did not hack his
when
channel.
he films, he
It's
needs to
still-
turn his phone landscape mode instead of this mode.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna talk with him. I was supposed to call him and tonight when I got back, but Bob texted me first and asked me if we wanted to do this tonight, and I said sure, I'll come on. And so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna call him tomorrow or call him here in a little while tonight, and I'm gonna work with him on things and help him get straightened around so that way he can get going in the right direction with everything. Because this
Yeah,
every time
Yeah,
he
we kinda-
puts something up or does something, it just
right. I just got on his live stream, and I think you came up, and then boom, down.
Yep, it's gone again.
And then
By
we
the
got.
time I
Then we'll,
got the notification, it's gone.
yeah, kind of teach him to hold the phone back, and
yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, he's got a good story. He's got a good personality. It's just got to get all these connections in there right for
Yes,
him.
yes, I agree. And I think he can have a phenomenal channel. It's just
Yeah,
everybody's
he
got to
asked me
start
tonight.
somewhere,
He asked me tonight when I was going to interview him, and I said I'd let him know because I do, because he has an amazing story. But I also want him to get all this other straightened out first, and then I can send people to his channel,
right?
and that way, because we want it up and running good before we send people all there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering if somebody's hacked his YouTube account, and
Yeah, that's why
it stops certain ones from seeing it or doing things to it and whatnot.
First thing I'm gonna have to do is make a new Gmail account.
Right. That's what I was thinking.
Well, see, I just got
Yeah.
an email about a week ago. I don't know if it was from you. I'm thinking it was from YouTube. Said I hadn't put my second identification in there in case something happened. I had a backup ID so that my channel couldn't be hacked into. YouTube sent me a thing. Some people kept telling me to do this, and I never did it. But YouTube sent me a thing. Yeah, and I went in. I went in there and went through all the steps to secure my account. I thought, well, it's getting up there good enough now. I don't need some idiot tonight coming in there and destroying everything I worked for.
Yeah.
You sent me one about a month ago, and it's YouTube. It says we recommend that you use secondary security to prevent
Yeah.
your channel from being hacked.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was it.
So that's what I did. Yeah.
But I'm like Crystal. I think someone might have tried to hack his.
Yeah.
Yep. And then on mine, like I went in and I put, how in the back end stream in your YouTube area, you can put in like certain words that if people type in, it'll flag it
Oh, yeah,
automatically. I went and did
Yeah.
all of that. I said, I'm done playing games. This is I put some hardcore hours into my YouTube page the last couple days. And it
Oh,
showed
yeah.
because my subscriber count went from 190 to 221.
Woohoo, girl.
There you go. You go, girl.
I mean,
Mine went from
I mean,
757 to
tonight I couldn't. There wasn't no certain words I could put in tonight that could have kicked those people out because they were just
It
plain on
went from what,
sympathy.
John?
my subscriber count went from 757 to 747.
Jesus. And I don't understand why. Did you get any subscribers back from the other night when we did the creator content thing?
Nope. I didn't get none from you, and I didn't get none from Susan when she had me on her panel either.
Man,
Really?
I don't understand what's going on.
I noticed
Where are you
just
at,
for
Matt?
not doing live streams, my
in my room.
count has gone down.
I didn't mean that.
Mine's been going up with live streams. Well, my regular videos have been doing better. Let me
Oh.
put it that way. My regular videos.
I'm sorry for subscriber count. I think I was at 181.
Yeah.
So I lost one.
Bear back, keep running.
I usually go up 3, down 2, up 3, down 2.
But
That's been
that's
my trend.
now now the last past couple weeks mine will go up 2, down 2, back up 2.
Yeah.
I mean, it does those roller coasters in there from time to time, but they say that a lot of that's the bots going through and get rid of trashy crap.
Yeah, spammers. Yeah.
Which I do appreciate that, but I'm like, dadgum, I had a subscriber and you took it.
Yeah, I know. Although that one subscriber that Roy suggested to hook up with, that they might get back to you, Adventures in Xanadu, they subscribe to me.
We are
Did
now.
they?
Yeah, and their content
They
looks
live
really
up there.
good.
Yeah, they live up there in Michigan.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he's a I don't know what you call it. He works at a radio station. As you can tell, he's got like a radio voice.
Is he like a broadcaster?
Yeah, type deal.
So
I'm
according
thinking.
to my analytics, I got 2,001 views in the last 28 days.
That's good.
Well, a lot of that was your
go,
flood
Paul.
videos. Will do that too.
Those 3 flood videos, yeah.
Yeah. That's why I said those were viral.
That's horrible.
People love
I looked at-
tragedy.
Yep.
Yeah.
I liked the video. I went to your video. I watched that. Then I went to the hydrology report for those people. My numbers were going off the page. I couldn't even get them to stay on the page for me because they kept going exponentially up.
Oh, yeah.
There's down.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna see it or not.
Yeah, they that first video I put out, it went
That's Chicago.
even when you sent me the message, Bob, the next morning, you said, great live stream last night. I said, thank you very much to you.
Right.
You know, I couldn't believe it. I had 200 and some odd views on that video, and I had 200 and some odd views on that live stream that night. I was just like,
Whoa, that's good.
Blown away.
it like
Blown away.
flabbergasted me. I wasn't expecting it, you know?
Yeah,
I
that
like
one
that
live
storm
stream
video.
is 205. Woo.
My live streams only get about 55.
Oh, wow, geez.
But I have to go in and fix
It
the video
depends
I
on what
put
you
up
put
today.
up. I noticed it's for me, it's like the storm videos I put up, like the one I put up the other night there with the storm. And I also put it up on Facebook. So between the Facebook traffic and the traffic from YouTube, there's almost 200 plus views.
Yeah.
Well, like that flood video I put out when Pigeon Forge got flooded. I mean, I wasn't expecting that,
Hello,
but I
Indiana
mean,
boy.
people love tragedy, and if they know something tragic's going on in your
Oh,
state,
yeah.
they're on YouTube looking it up or somewhere,
Yeah.
and they're gonna find it and they're gonna watch it. Ooh, oh my, you know.
Yeah.
It's sick, but hey.
But I'll be honest with you. The best thing about
Hey,
this
Indiana boy.
whole flood up north, nobody lost their life. Your
Yeah.
home,
Yeah.
your vehicle, your trailer, all that crap can be replaced, but a life
Yeah.
cannot. So I'm very
That's
thankful
true.
that there's been no lives lost. A lot of it is summer homes, little cottages, things like
When
that.
people see that house floating down the river, they're going to watch it. Just like I had an RV underwater. Ooh.
Yeah.
The more they can see damaged, the more they're going to watch it.
Yeah.
Northwoods RV Life put out one in Michigan, and she was out there in the rain when it was going on. And she goes, "My God, people love tragedy."
Yeah, I know.
She said it right in her video. Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so what do I need to do? Do I need to take a crappy guitar and play it and then smash it on the ground like these rock stars to get a viral video song? Set it on
If
fire
there's
or
any
something?
Probably
if there's any kind of tragedy in your area due to weather or whatever
Hey,
like
Denny.
that, film it and you'll probably go viral, dude.
Yeah.
That fire down in Tennessee got a lot of channels. Made a lot of channels.
Hello there, good looking Indiana boy. He was.
Indiana
I
boy.
mean, he was sitting here. He was sitting here so calm and cool, and I'm like, my legs were
Oh, hey,
like going
Denise.
back and forth.
So on top of those floods that they just had, this
I'm gonna get all
morning
your
we
guys
get
out
up
in the chat.
there, boom, instant, a big old fire up in Gaylord.
Oh my!
Yeah.
So
I'm getting
is the
checked out.
rain over with?
That's
Rain
the one
over with
video
there?
Well, yeah, it's done raining, but we're supposed to get thunderstorms between tomorrow and Sunday. So there's more rain on the way. So they're draining the lakes right now. All the boats had to be out by tonight at midnight. So they were draining all the lakes, so all the lake levels would go down, so they can all assess the water and see all of that stuff. So
There you go, Matt. Just play a piano with flames on it. Da, 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 da.
See if the apps were working, I could do like a virtual flame and
There you go. That'll work.
explosion.
Then you don't have to burn the
Give 'em-
fire.
Yeah.
Give him the illusion that piano is on fire or guitar.
hey, Peaches.
And I'll bring a disco
Matt, you should
ball
be
down
doing
and
that.
have lasers shooting out of my eyes.
Or
Right.
flames coming out that saxophone.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
you go. That works.
Well, Crystal,
Matt,
when you
did
get
you
down
check
here,
out
we'll
the-
think of
What's
something
that?
tragic.
Right.
Did you check out the
We'll put Jim and
NPH
Kings
program?
up in a tree and dress somebody in a bear costume, chase them up the tree.
Of course, we never know what Michael and Big Joe's got up their sleeves either. We never know.
Oh, I know. I can't
No.
wait. Like when we come down,
Those-
we're gonna have some awesome vlogs coming out. Let's just say
Oh, yeah.
that.
I mean, when Michael took off on that live stream and then Beth Hammer gave him that magnetic facial stuff,
Yeah.
Michael and Big Joe just played off each other, and it was hilarious to watch those two. Then Michael had to go and sniff Big Joe's armpit. Oh my! I mean, they're just clowns, and that's what makes it fun.
Yeah.
I think it.
Yes.
Sure,
Definitely.
Peaches, I'll play that. If I can't do live stream, that'll be a standalone video.
So I got a phone call
Chris,
today.
I told you
Huh?
that I kicked the bed underneath the post underneath my bed.
Ooh, it hurt.
Well, yeah, let's just say my little toe on my right foot is purple.
Ooh, Bob. I got some foot braces.
Oh, you're funny. I like you. Love you too.
I got an ice pack. You want to borrow it?
I got some
Gee,
ice
you want
packs.
to come to duct tape?
We'll just wrap you in bubble wrap. That's it. We'll wrap bubble wrap around you.
Gee, you want me to wear a towel with that?
My kids threatened to wrap me in bubble wrap at one time. So I'll just wrap you in bubble wrap and protect. And you bump in something, you'll go pop, 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 pop. We'd hear Bonnie would wake up and she goes, "What's that?" "Oh, it's just Bob popping."
Snap, crackle, pop.
Hey, Bonnie.
Hi,
Bonnie
Bonnie.
didn't get hurt.
Bonnie, Bob's better half. Oh,
Ooh.
Oh,
Hi, Bonnie.
You're not allowed to go out of town, Indiana boy. Not until after the 21st. Sorry.
oh crap! I have no idea, Peaches. I'm
Don't
really
either.
surprised they didn't go back to the island.
I know we got some subscribers coming in town tomorrow, and we're meeting up with them tomorrow.
So, my sister-in-law called me today from Arizona.
Oh no, what?
After I come down to Tennessee, I'm coming home for a week, quarantining myself,
Hey, Pam.
and then I'm headed out to Arizona probably till August.
Why you got quarantined yourself? Because you went out of state? Who tells? How would they know if you did or not?
Well, my niece she has an autoimmune
Oh, but that's good.
deficiency, so I have
Yeah.
to quarantine
Ooh.
myself before I head down there. My sister-in-law is having a major back operation.
Oh,
I
I understand then.
I canceled all my injections out on that. I'm not getting them done.
I'm okay, Pam. Thanks for asking.
We decided that so Steve is not being called back, and come the 1st of June, they have to switch over to Cobra. So for their insurance. So
Ooh.
I decided to
that's
hold
expensive.
it is
That stuff's expensive.
yes. So I decided to hold off on my injections, and I'm going to actually go to a neck specialist and see what they're going to do first before I decide to get those injections done. 'Cause I've already had physical therapy. Nothing's helping. I know it needs surgery. The vertebrae is crushed, so they literally have to go in and do it.
Yeah.
It's always good to get another opinion in there. Never guarantee,
Exactly.
take what one person tells you, or even three. I mean, you never know.
Right. No, I agree.
Especially when it involves your neck and back and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, bye, Doxy Mom.
Good night, Doc.
Say hi.
Take care.
That's Bob.
Hey, Spaceman Dudley.
Hey, Spaceman Dudley.
Hey, Bob.
I
Your friend's here.
Olivia. Hi. Did you tell her, or you don't want to tell her about what we were talking about last night?
She asked me, so you can tell her.
Hey, Olivia. Guess what?
What?
You got a free Misfits and you get a brand new free Misfits and Dreamers T-shirt.
What do you say?
Thank you.
So, what's your T-shirt look like? I didn't see it. I wasn't paying attention.
This one here, I subscribe to a channel. Let me back up. I've known Sean for quite a while. Sean's helped me with technical problems when I first started going live. He calls himself the YouTuber, whatever the hell his thing is. But he does game. He's just somewhere where I go just to relax, get away from it all, don't have to deal with anybody or anything like that.
Yeah,
so I had some extra stuff here that are collectors. I picked them up. I don't collect them, but he does. So I sent him a box, right? And he opened it, which is still on his channel. So the other day he must have ordered me a shirt from StreamYards, and this is what he sent me.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's also on the back. But yeah, he has his setup, Susan. If you ever go on his channel, he shows his setup and whatnot. His whole room is literally all electronics. He makes his own music for his videos, his live streams, has double cameras. all the background stuff that you'll ever need. The whole, it's just like amazing what this guy has done in 2 years.
Well, have Bonnie send me his link to his channel on Messenger, and I'll check him out.
Okay. Yeah, he does game. He does like Mario. He does jackpot games, you know, stuff like that. So it's just really kind of like if you want to get away from it all, you know, and you just game or just hang out and watch people play games like I do. It's really kind of great channel.
Hey, Bob, we're having groceries delivered, so I'm going to step out. So if anybody else wants to come on up, feel free.
Bye, Matt.
I'll be back
All
in the
right,
chat.
Matt.
I hope we
Okay.
Love
got
you
something
much.
good.
Oh, we did. Delivery's a wonderful thing now these days. Safer. So, okay, I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay.
So yeah, we're getting new shirts.
Hey.
This guy's working on it's similar to the old shirt, but where it says "as seen on YouTube" won't be there. Or no, on the bottom and whatnot, it says "from Albany, New York." We're taking that out. So basically, it's the same design, but it'll just say "as seen on YouTube." What are you eating, Crystal?
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
I've been working on a bowl
Well,
of potato chips that I'm a slow
It is
eat-
after 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I have to eat pieces.
When you go down to California to the YouTube thing down there that they have, VidCon,
Yeah.
this place is there. They're a huge supporter of VidCon. You actually get to go on stage, play the game, and if you win, you get a year's supply of Klondike bars for free.
Sit that
Oh,
over
hell
there.
yeah.
No, she didn't bring everybody one.
So yeah, it's been
They're
Mary.
in the
That's why I
fridge.
asked people to put their sizes in, so that I have an idea of what we need to order, so we don't have any extras.
Right.
Susan, did you put your size in?
I wear extra large.
Okay. Anybody
Now
wants to
what-
come up on panel? The link is in there.
Be careful. You'll have trolls.
What?
You know, I'm careful. I know who is who or whom is who. And Buddy has a new nasty little habit. He eats spiders off the floor.
Oh.
No, Indiana boy, I'm not a 3X. But if I keep eating potato chips, I might be a 3X.
That's funny.
I haven't
did
hardly
make-
ate that much.
I did t-shirts the other day
I
on
actually-
Teespring.
Susan, I'm going to ask you a question. Where did you get your stickers from?
Got print. And I tell you, it was like 100 for 44 and something, but you know, with the shipping on, because shipping to Tennessee with the somehow or another, Tennessee's higher. Anyway, it was $64, okay? And then when we got them, we counted them, and there was only 88. So I got a hold of the company, and the company said we can't just reprint 12. We can either give you a discount on your next order, or we can reprint the whole order free. Well, it's a no-brainer. So they reprinted all 100 of them again. And this time they shorted me 4. But hey, they reprinted the whole order, so I can't go complain too much.
Yeah, so, you know.
So if you
paying
tell them
for
that
it.
you're short, then they'll reprint the whole order for you. Go figure.
That's why we were looking. I'm looking to get the ones that are round.
Mm-hmm.
So this way and whatnot stuff. And then we're going to work on the magnetics and go from there.
And they got that UV protected on it, so you can put them on a vehicle, and you know that sun fade won't hurt them.
Right.
But I checked into Sticker Mule. That was what a lot of the RV channels use. and they were very expensive for what you got. So I went with
Yeah,
Got
and the
Print.
ones there that the guy was doing my shirts
Hi, Max. Nice.
for hey, McCarl, the ones there that he did, their minimum is 200, and it was like almost 200 and some odd dollars. We're like, yeah, that's way above our budget. Way
I was
above.
gonna say that was out of our budget. I mean, I just couldn't see spending that money on stickers that I'm giving away. So
Right.
and everybody kept telling me about Got Print, so I went on there and I already had my design made up, and I just put it in there. And they have a diagram and lets you know if you need to fix it somehow or another because they got what they call the bleed line. I guess that's where the machine cuts it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So that's good to know.
I
And
sent
thank
you what? Did I send you one, Bob?
Nope.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because if you had, it would have been on the back of my laptop.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll get you one.
Okay. I still love you. I don't worry about that.
Okay.
Bob, she can't have anything else because I cut the money off.
Oops.
Oops. Sorry.
Sorry.
But yeah, your long range forecast, Susan, you should be all right for about a month. And then it all goes downhill from there again.
What these talk like on the news tonight? Something about maybe the 90s by the weekend or something.
It's supposed to be in the 80s
warm here.
all next week.
It's warm here, and that's what I did yesterday.
Be right back.
We stored all the fans, so I took all the fans yesterday, and I basically took them all apart, took all the screws, cleaned everything in those fans, and put them all back together.
Yeah,
and I had to laugh because we have one of those big round turbo fans.
Mhm.
And everybody's like, well, they're a pain in the ass to clean. You got to take them all apart. So what do you do then? You don't clean them? It's like, no, I put it outside in the trash and go buy another one. For 10 minutes worth of work, and you're going to throw it out in the trash. The next time you do that, throw it over in my trash, and I'll go clean it.
That's right. Anytime we mail a package to Ohio, it's got to go to Michigan first. And last time we sent a package to Ohio, it's set on a dock up in Michigan for a week until Jim calls the post office and starts questioning. Oh, I guess we need to look for it. Well, yeah. So everything we send goes to freaking Michigan, I think.
I've never, ever, not once since I've been sending packages out that they've ever lost. They've always been there on time. Like the last one I sent to John, which was the Dorito bomb. We sent it out on the Thursday. He had it by Monday. And I have to laugh. You go to the post office, and they go, 5 to 7 business days, it's this amount. For $2 more, it's 2-day priority. Wait, what?
Well, Jim asked him because we sent a package to Northern Ohio, and he said, all right, now what if I want it like next day or whatever? Well, it went up to almost $60. And we was like, no, that costs more than content.
It's like, yeah, no, I'm doing that. Even when we send, and it's really weird because when Bonnie sends stuff to her sister at Christmas time, even at Christmas time, it's like maybe 3 days, 4 days. And she'll send something the same time, and it takes like 10 days to get here. Makes no sense.
That's ridiculous.
I don't know.
I just want to scream every time the postal service messes up.
Hey, Newman, Mary, wait till you see what I send you, and please don't get mad. Susan, is there anything in New York that you would like me to send you? Like a bottle of booze?
I wish I can have it. I can't drink, but
I'll send you anything your little old heart desires.
I don't know.
But yeah, it's you know what I'll send you, and it's really good. There's a place up here called Saratoga Chocolate, and it's like the ultimate. I mean, I bought one.
Ah,
I took one
chocolate.
bite and I'm like, heaven, I'm in heaven. I mean, they are
Chocolate. I love chocolate. I
Send you some
love
of those.
chocolate. Oh, I love chocolate.
Saratoga Chocolate Company won that, stuff like that. It's like really great chocolate. You know, so it's like, yep, I'll send some out to you. But yeah,
Jim
we're
goes,
not really doing. I've
Jim
been
said, did
painting.
somebody say moonshine? Jim said, anybody say moonshine? No. Chocolate. Chocolate. We
You
got
know what's
moonshine
funny?
here.
Yeah, but you know what the funny part of it is, Susan?
What?
We actually had moonshine.
You do? Did you have it before us or?
I don't know, but I'll tell you what. I took one. They give you the little samples, right? I took one sip out of that sample, and it was like, oh my god, flamethrower.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
I
Well,
just
they,
left him.
Yeah, this
I
this
tasted
stuff
it
is
one.
strong. It's like,
What they get? I sampled one here at Old Smoky one time. It was clear, and I declare it tastes like I probably drinking rubbing alcohol. Ugh.
There's my
yeah,
friend.
There you
we
go.
actually we have our whiskey up here. It's from a recipe that was back like 1800s that they made here, you know, and stuff like that. So there's some really neat stuff. I think what you and Jim would like is a stuff called nine pin ale, but it's like Applejack type thing. It's not really strong, but it is really good.
He always bought Jack and Coke. He likes his whiskey and Coke.
You need some of this.
What is that one?
It's from St. Julian's. It's called Cream Lador.
Ooh, that sounds fancy.
It's a dessert wine.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There is some the higher the proof. Oh Lord, it's nasty. And those maraschino cherries they have in moonshine. Oh,
Yeah, that's
and
just no.
dill pickles. They're soaked in
Ew.
moonshine. My son said they were
Ew.
good. He loved them, but I didn't try one.
No, I don't think I would. You know, it's funny because up here, even now where I live in Cohoes, and they're going to slowly start opening. We're in phase 1. So hopefully by the end, mid-June, we'll be in phase 2. We have a lot of microbrews up here, like massively microbrews. So I shouldn't, Mary goes, I don't like any kind of liquor. So I shouldn't send you that 150 proof rum.
Hi,
Dan.
Dan. Hi, Dan.
How are you, Dan? Are you at work?
I love the way he sneaks in either before work or at break time. I'm here.
Yeah, I decided, like I said, I just needed a mental health break. I was pushing it too close to the fire, not getting done what I needed to do here. And I'm like, yeah, I need to take some time.
Well, last weekend was Jim's birthday. Birthday was Thursday. And I knew I was going to have company over Saturday. So I just tuned off YouTube. I mean, I did my live stream Friday night, and after that, I turned it off. I didn't go in and chat in live streams. I didn't go up on any panels. I didn't watch anybody's videos. I just took the weekend off to have fun with my friends. And we went out to eat another day, and then we went to Cade's Cove. It was a nice, good breather. And then when I come back, look what happens.
How busy was Caves Cove, Susan?
Well, we went on a Tuesday with a Kentucky coal miner and his wife and son. And on a Tuesday, it was nice. We went after 2:00. It was about between 2:30, around 2:30 to 3. We was in the cove, and there wasn't hardly anybody in there. It was nice. We saw a bear right at the very end. It was a nice peaceful ride through Kate's Cove. That bumper to bumper crap.
Right.
But this weekend,
Right.
I guarantee you, it is packed.
Well, you ready for
When are
this?
they supposed to do?
The state of Michigan is still on lockdown till the 12th.
Of June?
Yep. She just extended it today.
Man, you all need a new governor.
Yeah, we do.
Do you want to hear something that'll really blow you away? She was one of the top 3 vetted for vice president.
She is.
Yeah.
She is. In fact,
She's shirtless. Yep. Believe it or not.
I don't know. We'll see. You should see what they're doing already. They already got their school orders in place for next year too. So I think my kids are going to become permanently homeschooled children.
They're not sure here in New York. They are looking to buy. Well, they're not doing summer school, and if you have to go summer school, it's by tele.
Yeah.
Right, but they don't know if they're going to open up the schools in September. It might be tele.
Yeah. Well, they're going to do what's called a hybrid thing here where 50% of the kids go on Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday, they would be off. The other 50 go Thursday and Friday. And then the ones that are home will do homeschool. The ones that are at school get to do regular school. But I want to know how it's going to work for high schoolers when you have science, history, English, all of that. And you have so many teachers. You're going to stick with one teacher, they said, in the same group of kids. So this is going to be interesting. And I just told my dad and everybody tonight, well, we'll wait and see. And then we'll just go from there.
Both my granddaughters graduated. Hope graduated going into 7th grade. Malia goes into 6th.
So there's going to be some science projects going on in your house, right?
Whose house?
Well, if you see this big mushroom cloud in my house toward New York, that would probably have been my house.
We're gonna. I told the kids I was gonna teach them how to dissect a pig. It was like, can we vlog it, Mom? I was like, no, I'm not vlogging how to dissect a pig.
I got a feeling homeschooling is going to be the new in thing. I really do.
Yeah.
I read an article today. 58% of the people that are working from home hate it.
Really?
At least in New York. And I'm like, why?
What's going to be hard?
I get so bored I walk away from it.
What's going to be hard is these parents, a household where both parents work and that child's got to be homeschooled. Yeah, that's going to be rough. I mean, unless that babysitter's going to do it, or the grandparent, where they get dropped off, does it, or that daycare, it's going to be rough.
Well, that's like here. That's what the governor here is trying to. Well, he did. He got more funding for the daycares and stuff like that. That people are going back to work. So this way the daycares and the after school programs can hire more people to look after when people start going back to work.
I know Oregon, the state of Oregon is shut down until about the middle or the end of June. And someone there said all your little mom and pop places are already declaring bankruptcy because they just can't make it. And that's what's going to happen. Your mom and pop is going to go away.
Yeah.
Well, that's the big thing here in New York. That's why the governor is pushing as fast as he can to get it open. He wants to see, well, it's down to 0.9. So it's basically person-to-person contact to get the COVID. He wants it down to 0.3. And we're almost there. They hired a whole crap load of contract tracers here in Albany County, where Bonnie and I live, and then in Rensselaer County, where Bonnie works. So they'll be trained by next Friday. So I think once you see that put in effect, I think you'll see more of New York open. They opened up $1 Million Beach, which I will have to figure out how to show you guys what it looked like. But my mother told me they did a horseshoe to the lake, and they had people separated 6 feet apart all the way down that beach.
Really?
I mean, I would not start up a small business right now, open up a store out on the street or my own restaurant right now. I would not do it. I would not do it.
No. Depends on where you are, though. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, if you're in a resort town, you may, you know, because you have all those people, you do all right. But I mean, little town
Yeah,
USA, not so much.
You know, a tourist town, you might be able to at least be able to keep your head above the water, but anything smaller than that, no, you wouldn't make it.
Just like,
Absolutely.
okay, so for like where I live, where I'm at, you know, the summertime here is when most businesses are the most profitable and things like that. Well, they scaled back, took out the summer carnival fling thing that they normally do. They left the main event, which is the Mackinac races, because it goes from Chicago to Mackinac. Then they race down here, and then they turn around and go from back where I'm at all the way back up to Mackinac. Well, they're still Bell's is still putting on the Mackinac race. They've not canceled it. But are they going to be bringing in the big bands? Are they going to be bringing in the beer tents? We don't know because it's all still on a lockdown.
I
And
agree with
When are
Dan.
you, when
I
are
agree
you
with Dan.
locked down too, Crystal?
I
and
agree with Dan. Oh,
Go ahead, Susan.
and they keep going like the in Detroit, they have 2 cruises. They have the Gratiot cruise and then they have the Woodward Dream cruise. Woodward Dream cruise already said, we're going to continue. You're in your car.
hmm
You know, and it's a big cruise like Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg. Big.
yeah.
It's worth something to really go down and scope out, but I'm just like, it still draws in a lot of people.
Well, that's like with Lake George. I mean, Lake George relies on their summer season, and they go right up until the leaf peepers, right up until the leaves are falling off the trees. But that's their main. It is from Memorial Day all the way through till about September, October, and then it dies out. If these businesses are open even half a season, they're not going to make it.
Right. Right. And I agree with Dan too, how that he keeps saying, you know, the old people are the ones
Yeah.
who get it worse, but nobody wants to go anywhere. Nobody wants to wear a mask.
I saw that at Walmart today. I mean, it varied, you know, even the young people, some young people wouldn't do it, but there was elderly not wearing it, or maybe the husband was and the wife didn't, or the wife did and the husband didn't. You know, if they're going to do it, both of them need to do it. You know, the older you are, the more at risk you are for anything out there. Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
The whole idea, if you wear a mask, you do the social distancing, right? You wash your hands, you have your hand sanitizer or whatever the case.
Dang, I forgot to wash my hands today.
Susan, shame on you.
Ew, and you're touching your face. You probably just went to the bathroom before you got on here too. Ew.
And she touches her face. What is wrong with you?
And I'm eating potato chips.
Okay, she's got to go. No.
I had to do that. I had to.
But I mean, the whole thing of it is, if you do the right thing, and now there's this, is the virus doesn't last as long on surfaces that they have originally had thought.
Yeah, everything keeps changing. I mean, gosh.
Well, because the virus is changing. Look, the kids. We have 170 sites. What broke me the other night, and I ended up in tears, was watching one of our news stations out of New York. 15-year-old girl, no symptoms whatsoever. Went to the hospital with stomach pains. She died. She tested positive. She was asymptomatic. She was 15 years old and died.
Okay.
That rate.
I saw this thing. One of the news stations had it on Facebook. That even kids can get it, but it's first showing up like some kind of rash or blisters or type deal, they found that that's a sign and a symptom. And I'm like, now they're telling that one? I'm
Well,
like,
because the
wow.
virus, I mean, this is a new virus, Susan, and we keep finding more
But
and more things as it gets.
and I know
It's like
and I
any
re-
organism is adaptable.
and I realize that on each person it reacts differently. Just like I found out with this disease I have. I mean, way it reacts on me not be same as it does on the person at B over here. They may react different than me. I mean, everything reacts differently on each one.
Right. Just like
Yep.
we were talking
Depending on
about,
your immune system.
today on somebody's channel was talking about, if they come up with a vaccination, who's all going to flock to go get it. And I wrote on there, I was like, do you guys realize it takes 10 to 15 years before a vaccination can seriously be thought of? What they did is they made a hybrid vaccination that isn't going to be guaranteed to protect everybody.
Yeah.
And they're going to want people to line up to get
Right,
injected
yeah,
with this
right.
stuff. But I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't want Bob's channel getting taken down.
Don't worry about it. Hey, you want to see something real neat that I got?
Ooh, what you get?
Yeah. We're not looking.
We aren't looking.
So, Susan,
We're
are you
going.
guys
We're
still planning on coming up here? Up this way?
yeah. Later on, yeah.
Okay. You have to let me know because I want to make sure I'm home.
But we're going to have so much fun down here. Don't tell them what we're
I
all
don't know
going to
if
get
you
into.
guys see this.
Ooh, peace. That's
Fabric?
like the. Is that a quilt?
Yeah,
Who made that? That is
I don't
pretty.
know. I told you when Bonnie and I go, we used to go to all these flea markets when we had the eBay store. And we would, buy stuff. This here we found, and there's another one that I haven't opened yet that's just purple. Long story short, it was in the cabinet where we keep stuff, and we're cleaning out the cabinet. I'm like, oh, I forgot we had this.
You
So
haven't
I think
even
we
used
paid.
it?
No, we've used it. No. And the funny part of it is, it has this. It has the pillow case there that goes on the pillow. And the little throw pillow with it, and I think
the shams or where you call it.
Yeah, I think we paid $1 for the whole set.
Are you kidding?
Oh my gosh, Bob, that's a steal.
Yep, and the other one that I have, it's here somewhere.
You can
it's
sell that
purple.
on. You can sell that on Amazon or eBay, and make some money, or Facebook Marketplace.
Hey,
I'm
Kenneth
glad
is
you
in
said
here.
that, Mary. Kenneth.
Hey, I'll be right back. Hold on, I want to go get something to show you.
Kenneth, how are
Okay.
you?
So yeah, Susan. I mean, it's like we have a. Someday I'll vlog it. We have because this house is old. We have it's a big cabinet that's built into the wall for sheets and blankets and pillows and the whole. So we basically keep stuff in there, but I have stuff that we're slowly but surely going through, and so somebody's going to end up with the other purple one. Just don't know who.
I'm like Mary Jones. Purple and pink has always been my colors. Jim's is green. I guess green for money. I guess that's what Jim means. Green is his. That's pretty. Nothing like a good quilt.
Susan, this is the pillow that came with it.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yep. And like I said, there's all sorts of stuff that we have gotten. I have a light.
Oh, that's freaky, girl.
Okay, that's just creepy.
You ready?
Oh,
well, at least we know Bob's not sleeping tonight.
Hey, this is an original Howdy Doody doll.
Oh, you girl.
This was my grandmother's, and my grandmother, when she passed away, she took all the clothes off of it. I don't know if they were just torn and tattered over the years, but she dressed it in like not my cousin's clothes. And then this was my grandma's, and I've always kept it. There's nothing wrong with it. Everything's intact. The only thing that
You
is
know
missing.
that you know that's valuable, girl.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
look
yeah.
at
Oh
the
yeah.
hands are all porcelain.
I was gonna say now, does it have a cloth body?
Yes.
Oh,
Yep.
Sexy Matt said he's ready to come back on.
It's the original Howdy Doody doll.
Wow. I got Mrs. Beasley, but her voice box, I pulled it one day when I was little and she wouldn't talk no more. So my mom operated it and took out her voice box.
So
I got a Flip Wilson Geraldine doll. It was Flip Wilson on one side, Geraldine on the other, and that booger still talks.
I keep him
That's
locked
worth-
up in my
That's worth money.
I
Yeah.
keep it all locked up in my closet because I have it hid.
That's worth money.
And I got one of those Alf dolls. That Alf.
The elf?
Alf.
Yeah.
And I think he still talks too.
Yeah.
That's not funny, Gary. Gary says, does he run around at night when it's dark?
I would think, but
If
freak
my
me
dog
out.
bumps into my leg tonight,
Abby seen that in the
my
dark. She
dog
would.
bumps into my leg tonight when I'm sleeping, I'm going to scream like a little girl.
Hey,
Abby
everyone.
would like be carrying on. Whew.
Hey,
I got a Cabbage Patch doll too.
I
Hey,
got-
Kenneth.
I got some things to run by you later. So Susan and I kind of come up with a plan for you.
Okay.
We
So I'm
think
gonna-
it'll help you out.
Cabbage
Yeah,
patch.
a lot. So later on, after we're done, or tomorrow morning, I will call you on the Facebooks and
Yeah.
we'll chit chat.
All right.
Okay.
We got some big plans for you, Kenneth.
But don't post no more videos right now. Just
Oh.
hold off and talk to me first.
I will.
We're gonna hook you up.
Kenneth, and we get you straightened out. Okay?
Oops.
Until we get you straightened out.
Yeah, because you got a
There we
good
go.
channel. We just want to get you
Yeah, Matt.
going right.
All right.
Hey, Susie, you
My
want to see
dollar.
something real old?
Yeah. Will it scare me and have
Hey,
nightmares?
Sexy Matt, I missed your live stream today.
Yeah, I didn't have one, Kenneth.
That's why we missed it.
Turns out,
I've been looking for it all afternoon.
yeah, Kenneth, I wasn't able to do one. Apparently, YouTube changed policies, and any YouTube account that doesn't have 1,000 subscribers can't do live streams on mobile phones anymore. It has to be on a computer, and everything
That's
I
what
had set up was through my phone.
See, that's what John from Adventures Heartland said because he used to use that mobilization. I can't pronounce it, and said he couldn't do it. Now he uses Camera 5 or something.
Camera, yeah, I might check that out too.
Yeah, that's what
But
he
if-
was using
Okay,
tonight.
Susan.
Okay, I'm ready, Bob.
Okay, Susan, you ready? I have a whole set. I have the plates, the gravy boats, the platters, the cups, the salad plates, and they're all in this pattern.
Ooh,
Oh, that's the same set. That looks like what my Aunt Bonnie used to have, that blue and white pattern set. Oh, I love that set.
It's English village.
that's
And
nice.
that's what they look
Oh.
like if I can pull it back enough.
I
That's
got my mom's china,
You know how much
and
we
it was that Homer Lofter, whatever it was. That's what her
Hey,
china
Amber
was.
Ann. Hi. Hey, Ron. Do you know how much we paid for the whole box?
Mm-mm.
$5.
Bob, where's your flea markets
They
at?
make
Now,
the
come
money.
on.
I come get you as long as you're not afraid to fly.
No,
Boy,
I'm not afraid to fly, but Jim won't fly.
Yeah, I'm
Boy,
hoping next
It's
week I'll get
funny
something.
because
We're gonna
Bob,
get
there's a
you got a
Kenneth
place
took
called
golden
care of.
St.
horseshoe
Augustine's
somewhere.
St. Augustine still does the work with the kids, even though school's closed. They still have, and they have this big garage sale every year. You pay $10 and you win what we call early bird. And you walk around, you make a big pile of whatever, and they ask for a donation.
Yeah.
So basically, if you find stuff like Bonnie and I find in boxes, right? We put it in the corner, and she makes me sit there while she walks around and brings it back to me, or she'll go, "Hey, come and get this," and we make a big pile of it. The last time that we bought all this stuff, I think we bought probably about $300 worth of stuff for $20.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Hey,
that's
Bob.
good. I
We were
love,
going,
I love things like that.
Bob, we were going through some
What,
boxes
Matt?
downstairs in the basement because we did.
Yeah,
Remember when I said we had a little bit of water? Remember a little bit ago
Yes.
you said if you have anything taped to hold on to it. We have
right.
a VCR downstairs. I have a VCR combo DVD player, and I have a dual tape deck.
Reel to
That's
reel.
good.
No, cassette tapes, but it's a dual cassette tape deck from Sony. I'm
They're
hanging
worth
on
money.
all
Oh.
that stuff.
That's worth money.
I love those.
Anything like that. I'll have to do it when I get done painting this and whatnot, because I'm gonna have to let this completely dry, and then I'll put my lights in my green screen. So in the meantime, once I get did with this, I'll start pulling out the stuff there that we have, and I'll film it for you guys just to see how old some of this stuff is. You ready for this one? My father still has an old 80mm camera, right?
Bye.
With
The
the reel.
projector. And
Yeah.
all right, John, be safe. Text me later and let me know that you made it there. Okay, please.
Bye, John and Jan. Much
Bye, John
love.
and Dan.
Bye, John and Jan. I even though I can't see the comments.
Bye, Amber Ann.
Wow.
Oh, bye,
Hey,
Amber.
Kenneth,
I like
Hold
those old
hold your phone
8-track.
out
Good
like
night.
this.
Good to see you.
Oh, my phone out. Okay.
Yeah, so that way you're not so close to the screen.
Okay.
You could turn your phone sideways too.
Oh,
Yeah, and you could turn if you turn.
it's not.
There you go.
Joe doesn't.
There you go. That looks a lot better. Just hold your phone back
There you
away
go.
from your face.
All right.
That way it doesn't look like you're sitting right on top
Kenneth,
of
do
the
you have a
screen.
stand for that?
Do
You
I have
have
a
a-
what
like
Kenneth, do
now?
you have a stand for
A tripod or anything to
Tripod.
hold your phone.
No,
Yeah.
no. I don't have anything like that yet.
There, Kenneth, get one of
Kenneth.
these.
No, Bonnie's your
'Cause-
address. I'll send you one of mine.
Yeah, because I got mine at Walmart for like $20, I think. My little girl
So-
a tripod.
Here, Kenneth, I'll send you a message. Hold on. Bob, I'm gonna send him what you just told him.
Yeah, if you want a good stand
Okay, honey.
that's gonna last, get one of these.
I got
That-
something. Well, no, mine's just a $20 one from Walmart.
It's a tripod, and I can bend the legs.
How much did you pay?
Yeah, I gave $20
No,
for my
stop
gorilla
bending my
tripod.
legs.
Tripod like Matt's got. It was just a simple one at
Ow.
Walmart.
Cut it out, Matt. Bad
If I
news
had
it
my
is.
PC, I'd be on my PC.
Yeah. See, then you can put
Yeah.
the legs like this, and it's
Yes.
selfie
Gary,
stick.
that's amazing.
Hello.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
He needs something like that, and he could just put his phone in and just put that on the little table in front of him. He's
Where
good
did
to go.
Oh,
Yep. That's
And then this-
Susan. I paid $18 for mine.
and this is
I
what
got
you put
mine
the
over in
phone in.
North Carolina. Yeah.
Bought mine. Bonnie bought me 2 of them.
Did you send me that message yet, Crystal? Oh, she's muted.
Oh, she can hear you.
No, not yet. Give me a minute.
She can hear
Somebody's trying
you.
to call me. Hold on.
Okay, I understand.
Hold on, hold on.
Cool. A 1940
the
Yoga
day the
Bear.
day come through.
Bowman. That's cool,
I
Gary.
bet that would be worth some money.
Yes, my friend. You're fine. Go ahead. What's up?
Matt, I ever show you my small tripod?
Why? What's the matter, Kendra?
Is that the Kendra we know?
What's wrong with Kendra?
Okay, go ahead. What's wrong?
I'm sorry, honey. I'm keeping you up. I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet.
So how you been, Bob?
I'm doing well, Kenneth. I'm back. Full tilt.
Well, I hope someone didn't
Wow,
happen to
Gary.
Kendra.
But it's good to take a break every now and then.
Yeah. That's why I only do live streams once a week. I would never be able to do every day. Oh,
I don't know how some people could do it every day, but they do.
Yeah.
Well, see, since
I
I'm
mean,
at
for
home,
me, the problem with me, Matt, was going to bed late at night, hanging out the live streams till it was late, getting up the next day. By the time I got my fat ass moving, it was somewhere around 12:30, you know. And then it was just like I had all this stuff to do, and I'm like, you know what? I need a break. I'm walking too close to the sun, and I'm not doing what I need to do. So,
Yeah.
and it had nothing to do with you guys. It was me.
Yeah.
I told Dan that one Sunday night when he was on with Danielle. And I said, it's nothing to do with you guys. It's me, you know? So I'm like, I need a break. So I took a break. I took some airtime. You know, it's a lot of work.
I think
yeah.
Bone Daddy's coming down when you are, Bob. He said he wanted to come down. He wanted to come down when you came down, and I said I thought it was going to be around Christmas, around some November, December. He said, "Well, whenever Bob comes down, I'm coming up there."
Yep, we'll be down. Hang on a minute. I'll show you something that I got for $2.
Oh no, what is it?
Oh, yes, after 10 alert. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, I did. I see it.
Oh, wow, Gary.
Okay, Matt, you ready for this one? $2.
Some
What
sort of
is
stick?
it?
Tripod?
It's a
Oh.
tripod. It
Oh, my
actually fits
gosh.
in my pack, right?
Yeah.
The only thing that's missing is the little end, but I just found one to put on here. It stretches out. I can put like if you had your GoPro and the little thing that you have, screw it in here like this, and it's level. You don't have to worry about bouncing around or the stabilizer. My camera, my handheld, sits right on there perfectly.
Oh man,
I have
what a
no issue.
deal! What
Bob,
a
does
deal!
Does it have the level button? The level bubble underneath that?
That is a heck of a deal.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, the one
And
I
that
use
was
is-
actually from St. Augustine's. I have another one that my camera, but it's really big, but it's way over there in the closet buried right now because I had to move everything out of here to paint. I actually was given that. I was actually taping in Troy when I was, I think maybe the farmer's market, I think, don't quote me. Lo and behold, this guy come over and he goes, hey, are you a YouTuber? And I went, yeah. And I handed my card. He goes, be right back. He says, I have something for you. So I thought he was going to get his card. Handed me one of those big tripods with a thing. And I mean, this stands about 4.5 feet tall, Matt, stable. And I can put my camera and lock it right in.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Handed
That
it.
is cool.
Yeah, that's what I use. I use my dad's old tripod, and it's one from the 90s. It's a Slick Universal Deluxe. And he doesn't use it anymore because it actually fell and cracked where that hinge is, but it just slightly cracked. But so I'm using it. And that sucker, if I put it out full, I could probably get it maybe 6, 7 feet in the air to look down on stuff.
Yeah, that's really what I needed, was one that I use that I didn't have to go like this with my camera over top of people's heads.
Yeah.
That I could get up on somewhere where I could level it and be up over the top of people when I needed to take filming for stages or whatever.
Hey, Danielle. Oh,
Danielle, hi. Good night, Gary. Love you much. Be safe.
oh, did Indiana boy say something? Because he's been timed out
Oh, he did?
by Danielle.
No, he didn't say anything wrong.
Oh, so was that another accidental one?
I guess so.
Uh-oh. He's in trouble again.
Well, that
he was.
So,
That's my
I
husband.
mean-
That's my husband.
It's
Hey,
funny
Bob.
because all the what?
well, that happened to Gary.
Uh,
It's an accident.
Bonnie's already got
Gary,
my
what-
address.
Watch out, Gary. Danielle's
I
back.
have no idea why. But all the equipment I have, Matt, which started out when I started out was a GoPro and a selfie stick.
That's okay,
By the
Daniel.
time I and the gimbal that VA sent me, it was about a year,
Yeah.
and I have all that equipment.
Yeah, Roy said
I'm
if I was
grateful.
interested in a GoPro, he says to get the 4. It's a couple of years old, but he says you can get them for relatively cheap now.
That's what I'm hearing. And I kept thinking I should get the 8 because it's the newer model. But everybody says the 4 will do just as good as the 8. Is
Yeah.
that the 8 is waterproof, which I don't plan on. I don't go underwater. So that really wouldn't mean nothing unless I guess when you're out filming in the rain, I guess. I don't know.
Well, like the guy from Creek Fishing Adventures down Chattanooga, he uses his, and sometimes when he releases fish, he'll release them underwater. It's an effect.
Oh.
Or if
I have the
you're
one
wading
I
in, you
have.
fall in.
Oh,
The
Ron,
one I have is
we don't live in Indiana.
the one I have, Matt, is actually has a water case to it and can actually go underwater.
Oh, that's cool.
I
Yeah,
don't.
one
It's
day.
funny because I really don't use it anymore. I mean, most of the vlogs that I use is with the handheld. Now, if I go out, like if I'm doing it live, now that I know I can go live, I can take my phone and use the gimbal. And the nice thing about the gimbal is the same time I'm charging my PC overnight, I can charge it charges right off the PC. So if my PC's plugged in, it charges the gimbal with it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the
So
next thing. Next thing is a gimbal, probably for my phone. And then like this Joby that I got, Joby makes little cubed lights for lighting effects.
Yeah.
I'm looking at getting about 2 to 3 of them. I can put them around my room because I tend to get shadows on my face, and you can control them with your phone.
Wow.
Really?
They're Bluetooth
That's cool.
lights. Yeah. And they charge just with the little adapter,
Cool.
no batteries.
Yep.
Now
I
know
mean, it's technology. Go ahead, Susan. I'm sorry, honey.
I know one channel they bought this light bulb at Lowe's, I think, and it's through an app on your phone. You can control the color that it puts out
yeah.
in the room, blue or green, and that way he created his own green screen from just that light bulb. It's
Really?
weird.
I've seen them
But, I
sold
mean,
at Menards.
His face was still kind of dark, but
The 2 lights that I want, that I'm getting and whatnot, because you have to make sure you don't have shadows on your green screen. But they're 2 little tiny lights. They're about this big with the little stand. Put one on one side and the other. And they're actually, you can charge them with your phone cord.
Danielle.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's how that works.
And I said, no, that Indiana boy's my husband. She goes, oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave right now. She goes,
Yeah,
"I'm
see, now, if I ever wanted to use a green screen, I could probably hang it from my dresser back here and just sit in front of that piece of furniture.
It's funny because there's the program that I'm running right now, which is StreamYards,
Yeah.
right? You can either run it off a green screen or you can run it off a blue screen. Either
Oh,
one. And there is other programs that you can run it off a black screen, a white screen. There's different programs, but you have to look to see what the color code system is. Yeah, so it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, it's warm here tonight, though. The humidity is warm.
yeah.
So Kenneth, how are you?
Oh, doing all right. Just kind of wish it would quit raining here.
All right, how's Papa?
He's doing all right. He just sitting over there listening. You know, he's yeah.
Hi, Papa. But yeah, we're as I said tonight, stuff. I've actually been watching Star Wars. I made a couple ground turkey hamburgers tonight.
I think it's only a minute. It's a minute.
Somebody's still open.
Yeah, Tracy.
Chris Como.
Susan didn't mute her mic.
But yeah, it's like you said, it's kind of quiet. You know, it's humid. We're supposed to get some kind of rain, and I think we're going to get.
Sorry,
the more
guys.
humid it gets, probably by Monday we're going to end up with another front.
Uh,
Kendra, okay?
Yeah, we'll talk later.
Okay. Just
You didn't mute your mic while you was talking to me.
You hear my dad?
No, I didn't hear what you said.
What did he
What
say?
I was asking Bob a question.
He's asking you a question, Bob.
Go ahead. I may not be able to hear him, so go ahead.
I'm wondering if Chris Como
Is Chris Como a newscaster from New York?
Yes. It's Governor
Yeah.
Cuomo.
his news show here, and I didn't know. I know his brother's governor, or governor or mayor of New York.
Is his brother governor or mayor of New York?
Governor.
Governor.
Taking a break.
How are you, Kendra?
I've been watching him for
Hi,
weeks.
Kendra.
Hi, Kendra.
Hi,
Hey, Kendra.
Kendra.
Even though I can't see the chat, I'm on my phone.
Why? Oh, right. Sugar. Sugar.
Hey,
I forgot
Beth.
about that, Kenneth. Kenneth, do you need another phone for now? Hey, Beth. Kenneth, do you need another
I
phone
just-
for now?
No, I just got a new phone.
He
Do you
just
need
he
another
just
one to
doesn't
read
have
the chat between you?
Yeah, it's always good to have two phones.
I tried to do the look at the chat by pressing this chat button on my phone, and I knocked myself out of the live stream.
Hey, can you look underneath there and see if you can find a middle envelope about yay big and by yay big? Thank you.
How are you, Kendra?
Like I said, I normally when I'm on live stream with y'all, I usually get on with my PC, but I don't have a PC right now because I'm getting it worked on. So
How much longer is it going to be in the shop?
I don't know yet.
we don't know yet. Man,
Put it in yet.
I just put it in the shop yesterday.
Kendra, I'm feeling better. Who's working on it? I mean, is it a friend or?
It's a place called Computer World.
Oh, okay.
We have one here called A&G. And the guy there, I called him back. I read all the specs off my computer. He says, you need a new computer. He says, that's not going to hold you.
Oh.
So he told me where I can go and get a couple.
Tell 'em what happened.
My problem is that I had a new battery put in. I had a new battery put in around back at the back around the 1st of January, just before my second semester of college started. And anyway, because the battery was not charging right, or it kept saying it was 255% charged, and that was with it plugged in, and I had to plug it into the charger in order for the computer to come on. Well, I went and had a new battery put in, and then come back, and then about 2 weeks later,
Livy, you literally have to pull everything out.
about 2 weeks ago, I started having issues with the new battery, because the new battery would not say, it would say fully charged 100%, but as soon as I unplugged it from the charger, it dropped the percentage down to 40, 30%, and sometimes 50.
Oh shit!
That's not good.
Sounds like
right when I pulled the plug. Well, and I took it in. I took it in yesterday, and the guy looked at it, and he did something on it, and he got to looking, and he said for some reason, he said it's supposed to be, my battery should be, it's like a 30 ever how they rate the battery, I don't know how they rate it, but it's like a 38 amperage or something like that, or something. It's supposed to be charging up to 38, at least 38, and it's only charging up to like half of 38.
Yeah.
How old is your laptop? How old is your laptop?
Well, see, I'm not sure, because it was given to me by a friend.
About 3 years
I'll
old.
be right back, guys.
I guess about 3, maybe. I'm not sure.
What kind is it, Kenneth?
It's a Toshiba. It's a Toshiba Windows 10.
Okay.
See, a friend of mine, he gave it to me because I was starting college, and I needed a computer right away because I didn't have a PC. Yeah. And he asked, and and he had used it, and I don't know how long he had it or whatever, but he said it was working good, and right until he it was working good. It was working good and everything until I started having that issue with the battery.
I just wonder
Mary,
if
I
you
hope
got
you feel better.
Maybe you got too much in storage or something on it. I don't know. That can.
No, to me that sounds
No,
like
that's on the phone. That's on the phone.
Yeah, it could be.
I don't know how much storage I actually have on the computer itself.
Yeah.
I know on the phone I got 128 gigabyte, plus I got a 32. I got a 32 gigabyte SD card in there on my phone.
Kendra, I didn't have Jim put in timeout. He accidentally got put in timeout. It was an accident. Troll goes,
Make
I'm
him
so
go sit in
sorry.
the corner.
Troll goes,
Yeah.
oh, I'm sorry. I'm out of here. she didn't know she didn't know who he was, and she thought he was being mean to me. it was it was all an accident. And then she goes, oh, I didn't know that was your husband.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Bye.
so
Bye.
that was like
Bye.
well, that was like yesterday with Karen and your what was that? Was
My
it your
nephew.
your nephew, and
Yeah.
he was saying like smart aleck comments, and I'm like, you know what? If he says one more thing out of line, Ali goes on. You're like, no, it's
And then when well, you know how I did it is I muted it real fast. I looked
Yeah.
at Livia and I said, who is Vistapid? And I knew the name, but I wasn't putting it to a face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I said, is that Connor? That's my sister. Sorry. My, Olivia goes, that's Connor, Mom. And I was like, oh, that little shit. So that's why when I said, Connor, from now on, when you come on Aunt Crystal's live stream, I expect you to say, hello, Aunt Crystal. Don't be, I get that you have a channel name, but if you personally know me, don't be afraid to call me by my first name, and especially with him, because he did have it set at a certain, like he had it Connor so-and-so, and he changed it all. So that's why I'm like,
oh,
yuck it.
mm,
Oh boy, Olivia's gonna have fun with her when we come down there.
Say hi. She came in, wandered in here, and I tried to pick her up. Well, on the wood floor, she kind of slid with me, and I was like, oh my God, we're both going down.
is
Is that a beagle,
Yeah.
Susan?
It's a Basset Beagle. Now I got hairy legs.
okay.
Okay.
Man, she sheds.
Yeah, I agree, Mary. I totally agree.
My dog shed too. I got a German Shepherd,
Oh my.
black and white.
That's a big dog.
Susan, my friend in
She only
Tennessee.
weighs about 55 pounds.
Hey,
Yeah, that's about how much she weighs.
Yeah, my friend in Tennessee, she's got what is it? A Dachshund Basset mix. Cutest dog you've ever seen. And it was a rescue from
But
Tennessee.
she's a rescue. When we lived up in Indiana, someone dumped her along the road when she's about 7 months old. Jim opened up the back door to get ready to go work, and there she was standing. Kendra goes, oh, Susan, Jim is so cute. Look at those floppy ears.
Yeah. Well, that's like in southern Iowa, those people out there with the farmland and the ditches, it's sad, but they'll take numbers of puppies and put them in sacks and just drop them off the side of the road.
I know. It is
or in the
sad.
creeks.
I mean, every one of our dogs we pretty well adopted. Now Frosty, their little Shih Tzu Maltese, I paid $200 for him. I hauled off my aluminum cans. I mean, one way or another, that dog was coming home with me because he was so mistreated because he wasn't a full-blooded Shih Tzu. They said he was useless, and the kids were swinging by this fuzzy tail, was swinging him around, and then they tried to burn him.
What you drinking tonight, Kenneth? Coffee?
Starving.
Wow. That was like when my dad was growing up. They had a little miniature poodle named Princess, and if you shuffled your feet, she would yelp and try to bite your ankles because she was kicked as a puppy.
It took Frosty a long time to be able to get used to Jim and the boys because that was who was abusing him.
He's just making sure we're all behaving in the chat.
What does he do? Just pop in, pop out, pop in, pop out. Here he pops again.
Yeah, he wanted to just he wanted to make sure we were all playing nice in the sandbox.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I didn't want you to hear me laughing hysterically. I had to close the window for Bonnie because of the moss with the light, and they're getting through the little hole in the screen, and they're dive bombing her, and I'm out there cracking up hysterical.
Did you get Did you get what I said to you earlier, Bob?
I didn't hear you, Kenneth. I was out in the kitchen.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I was saying to you, I already sent Bonnie.
Hey, Tracy.
I already sent Bonnie my address from the other day when you told me to send it to her the other day because you was going to send me something else too.
Do you remember what it was? I'm old. I don't remember things.
I think it was something to do with that lemon, something lemon or something.
Okay.
Yeah, something. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Now I remember.
Yeah.
No excuses, Bob.
And she's like out there, and she's sitting on her computer in the kitchen, and the moss was dive bombing the screen. She's like, woo, woo. I'm like rolling. Like, what's the problem? The damn moss. So I had to go close the window.
Are we going for a walk there, Miss Susan?
Abby had to come in here and lay down.
Aww.
Oh, puppy.
She's a
How
big
old is
baby.
your dog, Susan?
She will be 9, if I remember right, on Halloween.
Oh, okay.
Yes, she's still.
Hey, Matt,
she's
and
a
Susan,
little diva.
I'm gonna turn my camera to a light that I bought for $20. If you guys right there, not the one with the shade, the other one. I paid $20 for that.
Is that a
really?
Tiffany lamp? Is that a Tiffany lamp, Bob?
That's a beautiful lamp there, Bob.
Yes,
I love
I
Tiffany
paid
lamps.
$20 for that.
My grandma used to have one of those Tiffany lamps.
Yep, I paid $20 for that at a place there that was going out of business, and I asked the lady, "How much do you want for that?" She goes, "Well, you know, it needs a new bulb inside, and I can't get it open." I said, "Well, I didn't ask you that. How much do you want for it?" She goes, "Give me $20." Well, because the top had never been opened, so it was tight, but I used a rubber ring thing to grab like you would a top of a jar. I put it on the top, papped it. So actually, there's 3 lights in there. There's 2 on top and the small one on the bottom.
Yeah. Bob, if you ever saw some of the antique stuff I got, your eyes would pop out of your head. From my Italian grandma.
Hey, that Barbie Matthew.
So yeah, I mean, we got a full-size cedar chest. We got one of those lamps that look like a giant picture with the ornate, with the flowers and stuff on it. We got to get it rewired.
You need to vlog that for me.
Yeah, I know. You would go nuts for
Do you
that
remember
stuff.
Do you remember what steam trunks used to look like? Or
Yeah.
you know what a steam trunk
Good night,
looks like?
Tracy.
Yeah,
Hi,
Enjoy your
Mona.
sweet
Good
treat.
night, Tracy.
My uncle had
Night,
one. He was a magician.
I know I am quiet tonight, ain't I, Kendra?
I have a steam trunk that actually we found. It's old, but I keep all our photos and everything in it. And this we found somebody threw out and it was on the side of the road.
Wow.
In the chat, I'm talking about.
That's cool.
For one.
Well, Kendra, if you came up the panel, you know,
Yeah, Kendra, come on
Crystal
up.
wouldn't be so quiet.
No, Crystal's quiet because
she's getting over that hangover last night.
And I'd actually be able to see to
I don't
talk to
know.
you.
It's hard to say. Like I just feel today's been a very emotional day. Period.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're
There's
exhausted.
just a lot of things going on, and my mind
You know,
starts
it's funny.
going. When my mind starts going 95,000 miles a minute, and there's just a lot going on
That's why
personally.
Kendra
my
wants
emotions
a
start
link.
coming through.
it had to do with you guys. It was just I was just becoming an emotional, physical, not so much physical, but
Hey,
just
Mona.
psychological wreck. Like I need to back off this.
Well, and then when I started going live, and the first time I went, I thought, okay. Second time I went, I was like, okay. Then the third time when I didn't see you, I was like, oh, I hope Bob's not mad at me. And then I was like,
No, it had nothing. I love all you guys. It was just me, and Bonnie will tell you and whatnot. When I start popping, excuse the language, shit at her, it was time to back off.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
And it's
true.
like, nope. So I took a break. I'm all right now. I'm full tilt again. I got a lot done.
Well, you probably had your studio on your mind too.
Anyway,
That doesn't help.
yeah, it's Matt. It's time, and it's one of my biggest problems I have and whatnot is trying to find time to do all the things I need to do.
It's hard.
And the
It's
biggest
hard to keep up.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Susan.
It's hard to keep up with everybody and keep your own sanity in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a shame. There's never enough hours in the day.
Let me tell you what. As many books and movies that I had on that bookshelf here, I ran out of boxes. Big boxes. I have like 7 boxes full of stuff just off that shelf that I moved.
Oh, good night, Spaceman.
I cleaned it all.
Good night, Spaceman.
And good night, Spaceman.
Good night, Spaceman. Have a good night.
Have you watched all those movies?
So I'll come in and start painting this.
Well, you don't
And
realize
this
how
isn't
much
hard to
stuff you
paint, so
have.
like-
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Exactly.
You don't realize we
See, that's why
we didn't realize how much junk we had.
I'll tell you what, that's why using you live closer. I'd have you come up onto this porch and say, anything on this front, take. Anything a little heart desires. Free charge. I miss you too, Kendra. I mean, I have a slicer, a home slicer. Kevin.
Susan, we need to get that Indiana boy icon there.
I know. We do. I need to get him fixed up with one.
Mm-hmm. I can't even find his channel.
Kendra says I need
I have
to
a slicer brand new that's never been used. It looks like a slicer you would see in a deli, but it's for home use. We bought that in a what we call a pack at the where the hell did we get that from? Anyway, it's on 155.
Right,
so lo and behold, and whatnot up there. And that's what they do. You take whatever you want, put it in a big pile, and you offer them money, and they take it. And that's crazy.
Well,
that's why I have so much. I am so afraid of my closet, going into that closet. It scares me.
I used to go to auctions. You buy these boxes for like $1 or $2, and you get all kinds of crap in them. Sometimes you got some really good stuff in them.
It depends on when Bonnie had the eBay store when she first started with it. She went on the computer. She researched. She knew what to look for and what was real and what was fake. And we did pretty well. Even like with the albums I was selling and stuff like that, I knew what was selling and what was not, right? But then when we moved from the old house to this one, we had to shut it down. We never opened it again. It's just too much work. You have to clean everything, do the research, light it, take the pictures, edit it. It's a lot of people don't realize it's a lot of work.
Kendra, I'm sorry. I'm neglecting my husband. I'm sorry.
He'll be okay.
I'm good, Kevin. So yeah, I empathize with you, Crystal, because it does. The live streams and stuff. It becomes overwhelming. Especially when you're doing vlogs, live streams.
This here doesn't bother me. And trying to edit videos and get your creator content out there, that doesn't bother me. It's when things are happening in your personal life and you try not to express emotions to my friends out here on the computer and stuff like that. I don't like I don't last night, okay. Wednesday morning I had that injection. Wednesday night I went live. Thursday night I went live.
Hi, Karen.
And I couldn't sleep yesterday on Wednesday after getting my injection done because I wanted to fix my channel. I wanted to brand it more. I wanted to do things more to it. I couldn't get comfortable. I still can't get comfortable. That's part of my problem. And then today, when I found out, Steve's working the insurance thing, it was just like one thing after another. And it was just like, it's just an emotional time. Like, like
Yeah.
to say, I wear my heart on my sleeves. So when I start to feel down on myself, or I start to feel like I didn't do something right, or if I stepped on other people's feet, I beat my own self up on it. And I've always been like that. Normally I'm very, very outspoken and I'll tell you to go float your log down the river somewhere. I don't really care. But when it's just like, it's finally gotten to be to where I can't handle it and I feel like I'm going to explode, that's when I start to like break down and cry and like to be on live with you guys all the time and to do trivia and to do videos. I love doing that stuff.
It's therapeutic.
Yeah.
That's why I told Dan that night there, that Sunday night there, when it was just Dan and I and Danielle and Kenneth. And I was like, then I told Dan, if you ever see me, and Dan will know, and you guys know, you know me. If you see me and I'm like faking it, you need to bring me out on it. Say, oh, what's going on? You're not you.
Right.
I would rather not do the live streams than to be a fake person. I see that's too much on YouTube. Way too much.
Kendra needs to love you no matter what. Don't listen to that Indiana boy.
And I love you. I love you, Indiana boy. You know I do. I don't keep you around for the money. I keep you around for the love.
That's sweet.
If it was for the money, you'd be broke.
Danielle's not in here.
Shit. That's just wrong.
Unless she's in the chat.
Poor Kendra's wanting it.
But yeah, when I start popping off at Bonnie and it's just mistakes and whatnot, and that's just the way I get when I'm just totally maxed out. And Bonnie's like, you need to take a break. And that's exactly what I did. I took a break. I walked away from it.
That's how I was yesterday. My pain level was so freaking high. I was like bitching about it all. And he just looked at me and he's like, you just need to relax. And I'm like, I can't relax. I got this to do. I got that to do. I got this to do. I got that to do. And he just looked at me. He's like, you can relax. You don't punch a time clock. You're not doing this. You're not getting paid. You need to go and lay down for 45 minutes to an hour. And I did. Yeah. And then of course, last night after I ended my live stream, because Karen's like, Crystal, we don't have to stay. Let's just go, let's end the live stream, don't do it on our accounts. And I did. I got off. After I got off, I still didn't go to bed till 3:30, 4 o'clock this morning. Yeah. Because I couldn't get comfortable.
Yeah.
But see, that's like tonight and whatnot. I watched the end of Star Wars. I went in, I took her, I had her put the ice pack on that bed desk. I have basically it's a back brace that I can tighten on the sides to get it tight. Mm-hmm. And that's what I did about 20 minutes before I came on live. I finally took it off, but it's just enough to take that pain edge out of my back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mary, I might as well tell you the truth. So if you're
Karen,
listen up.
How are you?
That Dorito bomb I'm sending you, I am sending you a purple
Hey, Karen.
comforter. That's what I'm sending you.
Oh, Bob, don't forget to make Karen a mod.
Oh yeah, because Karen lost her channel, so you got to re-mod her.
Hang on, let me do it off the other one.
Got to reinvent her.
I do it that way.
Well, see,
Hang on a
and Bob,
second.
see, Bob, I understand, taking time off and stuff, but see, what
Great.
worried is I messaged you
Yeah.
on Facebook and you didn't. Usually, you respond back or see my messages, and you didn't. And I told John about that, and he's like, "Yeah, something's up." He's like, "I'm about to get ready to call him."
Yes.
Where is Kendra? Where is Kendra? Did she get a hold of the link?
No, she didn't.
Is Kendra in your basement, Bob?
Is Kendra in
Yeah.
the basement?
That's
Okay.
I just went. Yes.
Does she want to swap out with me?
Yes, hold on.
Please.
Hey, Kendra.
Hey, Kendra.
Hello,
Hello,
yeah, I'm in the
Kendra.
fucking basement like a stepchild.
Kendra.
What is wrong with you, Bob?
Hi, Kendra.
Making my poor friend sit in the basement, Bob. Why are you doing that, Bob?
What about Bob?
Is she there?
Yeah,
Oh,
I can hear her.
crap, I can't hear Bob.
Oh no! Oh no!
I can just about.
Oh,
Three times.
oh
my
no!
lady. I'll be right back.
I didn't
Bob,
say it.
don't leave me
I
in
didn't
the
say it.
That poor girl.
You talking
poor
about?
girl.
Hey, Bob. Hey, Bob. You talking about somebody who needs a phone? It's Kendra that needs a phone.
Yeah, I get.
Yeah, I should probably send you. You're right. You're right. You're right, Kenneth. Absolutely, you're right. Send her the phone.
Karen's story. She says she comes with her own wrenches.
Karen, I slept till 2:30 today. My husband didn't wake me up till 2:30, almost 3 o'clock.
Oh no!
Wow.
I'm noticing that if I go to bed around about 12, I get to sleep about 1. I'm back up about 9:30. That's how I got my sleeping pattern back. That's
Your
the hard
basement,
way,
Bob.
but I go to bed. I don't.
Is she in
Okay,
the
let's try it one more time. Hey, cut that out.
Bob, it's bad enough my own family neglects me and forgets about me. Now you?
Sorry, honey.
Can I hear Kenneth?
Check 3.
Is Kenneth talking?
Yes. Hello.
Hey,
I didn't
Kendra?
say it. I didn't say it. I didn't
Bob,
say it.
do you know that Crystal jinxed me and said one time when it went out?
Here
she's
we go again.
Yep, 3 times the charm. Now every
Oh, poor Kendra. Poor
every single
Kendra.
panel I
I'm just
go
going to
on,
sit here and eat my nuts. Anybody
So
want?
Kendra,
so now I'm the pull-out queen because it's 3 times for me to get in here. So that's
Crystal,
what I'm
drop
called
them
now,
down.
the pull-out queen. I'll be right
I
back.
did it. I actually dropped it down.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Poor.
I don't know about you guys. So yeah, it's funny because Chris, to be honest with you, this is not the first time that I've done this. When I first started, I was like 7 months in, and I got a case of the efforts, and I almost just literally walked away from YouTube. But okay, I don't know what that was. But I had a couple of my subscribers that were like, no, don't do it. Take a break, gather yourself, get back to it. So that's really the key is if you need time off, take time off. Take time for yourself.
Well,
I mean, I
I'm
found
not
it very
going live
sweet.
every night.
Well,
I found it sweet messages of people like, we'll still be here. We'll still be here. And, that really kind of touched my heart because I was like, well, if I drop this, what's going to happen? But I didn't really lose anybody. So,
well, like
Kendra,
the
you can be in sending you a new phone.
well, like the RV channels, there's somebody every hour going live, and I was trying to keep up with each one of it and participating, and it got rough. I mean, Jim caught me having the phone right there by the stove, cooking and chatting in a live stream, and when people start recognizing stuff, then you're on there too much. But I always had that fear, if I don't participate, they're gonna fly away and leave me.
Right.
But then when I found out over the weekend, when I didn't participate as much and I was away from it, and those people were still there tonight for me in my live stream, that goes to show the good ones will stay there with you.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
And that was my biggest fear, Susan, was for me to split of not doing the live stream for a week. And then my biggest fear was, great. So, they're all going to walk away and I'm going to scramble to try to get them back. Didn't happen. It was for naught. It was silly,
Now I'm thinking about once we start camping, on the weeks that we're going to be gone camping, I'll always go live on Friday. I might switch it to another night during the week, and that way I'm not trying to figure out, do I have a signal? Do I have a signal? And all that crap.
Yeah.
You was too here tonight for me, Jim. Thank God you were, or I would have lost it tonight if he was not here by my side. But thank goodness that's why you have good moderators too.
Right.
When you guys were here and when I was having problems with the internet, I started F-bombing. That should have been a heads up for me, because I don't do that. I don't swear like that online too much. I mean, I tell dirty jokes, not explode like that. And he said the same thing. She's like, what the hell was that?
Basement, Bob. Basement.
I'm like, I'm fine. What, Crystal?
She's in the
Bob,
basement. I don't see how some people can go live every night and stay on there for 2 or 3 hours. I cannot see how they do it, but people do.
Hey.
I could think of things that.
Hey, I give them the chops that they can do that. And it was funny because early on, and anybody will tell you, early on in my channel, when I was just below that first year, and we were headed for that 1,000 mark of subscribers, we were on every night scrambling to get those 1,000 subscribers, And it was like, okay, because, the kids were here and, I didn't have a lot of work to do and paint and do whatever. And now that the kids aren't here, I'm like, I have all this work. I can't be on live every night.
Yeah. Hey, Susan, let me run this by you. I see some channels, they do these things called silent streams where they'll go live.
Yeah.
I've seen picture for like 11 hours and they're like, chat amongst yourselves for watch hours.
Yeah, I've seen them.
I've
seen it.
Is that a technique or is that just being lazy?
Some people do it just so they can get their watch hours. They'll turn it. I've seen
like a fish tank or something.
Yeah, a fish tank. As long as it's got movement, like one channel, he was a truck driver sort of, so he would turn the camera and turn it towards at a gas station. Constantly got movement coming in and out.
Yeah.
And he was doing that just to get his watch hours. And it really, in the long run, it hurts your analytics bad.
That's what I thought. See, now Nathan, I saw one he did where he set up his phone on a tripod and you watched him cutting grass. I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
You know who dropped off for a while? Nathan.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen him for a couple of days.
Yep. The last message he sent me, he says, I'm taking a break for a while. I'm going to rebrand my channel. I'll see you soon. That's the last message I got from him.
Really?
Wow. I didn't even get a message from him.
Crystal, can I hear you?
That's the last
I don't know. Can you
that
hear
I've
me?
seen, because normally
Yes,
we
I can hear you. Kenneth?
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
God. See, the third time, and then it works. I don't know what is going on.
Hi, Kendra. Hi,
Hello, Susan.
Kendra.
How are you? Did you give your husband a hug? Because he's being mean to me in the chat. I think he needs a hug. He told me that what he said.
Big
I was
hugs.
crying, laughing.
Can you hear me, Kendra?
Yes, I can hear you. How are you, Kenneth?
I'm good. How are you?
He said, Kendra, can you talk up? I can't hear you. Indiana boy, you need a hug. He's funny.
Hey, where do you find your watch hours?
Should be
Monetization.
in the
All right.
analytics.
Who can't hear me? Somebody said, Mary, can you hear me?
I go to this. I go to TubeBuddy,
I
and
can
I
hear
hit
you.
where it says view more. And then where it says watch time minutes, I click that. It says like last 28 days, but you want the real count. So you hit 365 days, and you take that number and divide it by 60, and that will tell you how many watch hours you got.
Gotcha.
I don't know.
I'm
Mary, can you?
I'm 1,450 away.
Mine just said that I have 345 public watch hours, whatever that is.
Yeah.
And you need 4,000.
In a year's time. You got a year to do it from the first time you upload a video.
Well, I best get my
Mary,
ass
can
in
you?
gear.
Mary,
My
can you?
watch time, Susan, in the last 28 days, right? It's in minutes. It's 28,700.
What happens if you don't get 4,000 watch hours?
You best
start
start
all
going
up.
on it now.
You'll start all over.
Mary, can you hear me now better?
Hey Susan, if you eventually get 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subs, but it takes over a year, do they still consider you for monetization, or do you have to wait another year and keep that number?
Because
No.
Mary can hear
It's
in
when
the
you
chat.
hit that 1,000 subscribers, Matt, and the watch hours, you'll automatically, they did mine channel in 3 days and monetize me.
Okay. And it
So-
took you over a year for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been on since September.
So what they do is 365 days.
I
As
don't
long
know
as
why,
you're in
Mary.
that 365 days. So even if you fell below that 1,000 subscribers, right? As long as you're still active, you'll still be able to go live on YouTube.
Mhm.
Hey Nana.
I never have tried to go live from YouTube yet. I got that, I got that ability, but
Hi,
I just never
Nana.
done.
Karen, can you hear me okay?
Not much, Nana. Just doing a live stream tonight. Just talking to everybody, hanging out.
Oh, no.
I mean, I'm shooting for about the middle of June or towards the end of
How
June to
close
be
are you?
monetized. I need
How close are you,
1,400. I need 1,450 watch hours, and I'll be monetized.
Okay.
I got 1,053 in sub. Excuse me.
Because what I think there is, that's the other thing we're going to start doing is starting to, when we rehab this channel, we're going to start shouting out grow channels. Well, actually, your guys' channels. And I'll start, my friend William has a grow channel. He lives like 90 minutes from me.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll shout you out on his channel and you'll pick up subscribers from there.
Karen, can you hear me?
Bob, is
Yeah,
that why you needed intros videos sent to you?
I'm sorry, Matt, what?
Is that why you need our intro video sent to you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
Yeah,
what I'm
play
going
them on
to
a
start
green screen.
doing is when I do the live streams, William sent me a program that he has, right?
Good night.
And
Good
your
night,
guys
Indiana
will put
boy.
your channel and your
Good
channel
night,
video will be
Jimbo.
running
Sweet dreams.
Good night.
Sweet
Good night,
dreams.
Jim. I love you.
I love you too, Jim. Have a good
Okay.
night, Jim. Be safe.
Good night, Jim
Okay.
Bob.
Okay, I'll send that to you this weekend, Bob.
Susan,
Are you leaving,
all
Kendra?
right.
No, she's not going.
No, I heard the panic in your voice. No, I am not leaving. I was saying good
That's
night
funny.
to Jim Bob, to Susan's husband.
Good
Jim
night,
Bob.
Bob,
Jim
so wait a minute.
Bob.
I just
Got
whatever.
go.
Whatever there, Jim.
Shoo-doo-be-doo-doo.
Kendra, is it humid over by you?
Huh?
Is it humid over by you?
Yes, I feel like a fucking I feel
Oh.
like a slug sitting here. Like,
A what?
I feel swollen and sticky.
Oops, I did it again.
Wait.
I played with your heart.
I play with your heart.
Did you just say you feel like a slug?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I had you say
Oh,
you said
slug.
slug and not something else.
No, I
I was
said
gonna
slug.
say,
I
whoa,
feel-
what are you doing over there?
I feel swollen and sticky, and I feel like a slug.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Karen says she can't post any links because she's not a moderator again. Yeah.
Come on, Bob. Chop, chop.
Bob's
She's-
like slow on the uptake.
I'm working on that right now, Susan.
Okay.
Susan, is it humid down by you too?
Yes, it is, Bob.
Hello, John and Jan. You're back.
Susan, is it
Hello,
humid
John
down
and
by you?
Jan. I'm gonna go out, Bob, and come back in because people can't hear me.
I
in
got
the chat.
I got your back, Kendra. Don't worry.
Yeah, remind him because I don't know what he's smoking, but he keeps forgetting me down there.
Are you ready for
Hey,
this? Are you ready for this?
I heard
It
ya.
is
No,
It
I
is.
don't.
61 degrees here, 93% humidity.
Ew.
What's
Yeah.
your dew point?
How the fuck do you find that shit? Oh, 59%. And the pressure is 30.02.
I'm sorry. So,
And the visibility is 10 miles.
gotta watch.
And the wind gust is 1.
Okay.
Watch your barometric pressure. If it starts drop, front's coming through.
If it what? Hello?
Have you at that? What?
Have you had any thunderstorms, Susan, there at all?
Not today. No, we just had a good downpour today.
That's all we've had here
Okay.
in Kingsport, Tennessee.
It helps. It helps. It helps me with. It helps me with the pin map to watch which way it's going. Hi, Miss Lily.
Hello, Lily.
Hey, Lily.
Abby, what you doing? I'm not picking you up again. I got all
I'm not-
hairy.
I've not had my yard mowed in like 3 weeks.
I don't have anything, Abby. I don't have anything.
Guys, I'll be right back.
I don't
Bob.
have
Okay.
anything.
Oh wow.
That's coming towards you, Bob.
Mhm.
Just saying. I bet you he left poor Kendra in the basement again.
And you can't take her out of the basement, can you?
Nope. Nope. He's so mean. Kendra, we will be right with you, dear. Just give me a
The basement is what we call it when somebody's wanting to join the panel,
yeah.
and they're sitting there waiting for you to add them onto the panel. That's what we call the basement.
That's where the refreshments are. That's where you can go wet your whistle if you'd like to.
I must be in the sub basement then.
He must be in the sub basement.
It's like the chipmunk with his tail between his legs.
Yeah, so Kenneth, we have some good ideas for you for your channel.
Mm-hmm.
A really good thing. We're gonna just wait. When I call you tomorrow, we'll discuss it and go from there, and you'll be good to go for a while.
And we're gonna get you subscribers. We're gonna get you to going.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wait till about 11, because that's about what time I usually been trying to.
You know why? It's because you've been hanging out with us on all these late night chats.
No kidding.
Well, I will say this. Believe it or not, I went to bed, I guess, about 2:30, 3 o'clock this morning. Got up again at 6:30 this morning.
Really?
Stay awake about an hour.
I stayed awake maybe about an hour or so.
Went back to sleep till almost 12.
Went back to sleep till almost 12. So
Karen, you should be a monitor now.
Yeah, she blew now. She blew.
Okay.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Was that God?
hey,
Was that you?
Bob, you might want to check your basement. I
Thank
think
you, Bob.
Kendra's in there.
No,
She's not there.
no, Kendra's in the panel.
No.
Yeah, she's not here.
She's over in the chat.
Yeah. She can come back up.
So wait till you see the new things that I've got to make for you, Bob.
What are you making?
I'm not telling.
Oh, where's Kendra at? She's still in the basement.
I can't tell.
No.
And she's in the chat, Susan.
She's in the.
She said link, link, link.
I got the link.
He said he got the link or the lick.
He got the link.
I had to go get some more potato chips. And Abby was in here begging for more treats.
Oh, gosh.
She was told no. So she's mad at me. Hi, Kendra. Where'd she go?
There.
Someone again.
All I did was say hi, and boom, she was gone.
Kendra's making me busy.
Kendra, you need a new phone.
We need to get her an iPad or something.
There you go. Hello, Kendra.
Oh my! For the love of God, why do you do this to me?
Kendra, I don't know if
it.
you heard me earlier, but I'm sending you a new phone.
I have three phones. I have.
Oh,
Well,
and
then
none
go
of them,
get one.
Huh?
and
Obviously,
they don't work.
3 of them don't work.
Kenneth's got jokes tonight, don't you, Kenneth?
Obviously, Kenneth.
Get her.
It's my Wi-Fi. I think my daughter's on the Wi-Fi or something. I don't know. I'll be back. God.
You know she's going downstairs to tell him, "Hey, get your asses off the Wi-Fi."
Oh, gosh.
Kendra needs one of those super powerful satellite phones that never drop reception.
Yeah, exactly, Matt.
Just take some aluminum foil and make a fake antenna and stick it in where the earbud things are.
Knowing Kendra, she probably put it on her head.
Better than putting it up her butt.
No, that's the Roman candle, honey.
Right.
Oh boy.
All right. I got to go get a refill. My drink's gone. I'll be right back.
Well, so do
Hey,
I.
at least I got to say, hanging out with you guys every night, getting my water count in has been great because this girl has lost 5 pounds in 1 week. Woo woo.
See, it's a win-win.
The
Congratulations.
problem, the other problem I had, Crystal, was the fact that I wasn't drinking all the water that I should have been.
Uh-huh.
And I ended up passing another kidney stone tonight. That was fun.
Ouch.
Oh,
Yeah, that kind of hurt. So now that's why I've been thinking I drink the monsters and I drink a lot of water. And when I take my blood pressure pill, I pee like there's no tomorrow.
Why are you drinking monsters if you're taking blood pressure pills?
I drink you. I won't even show you how many monsters I have in a box.
I can't drink water. I just never could.
My daughter drinks monsters.
I've never had those energy drinks. I don't know if I could handle them. I just don't know.
I only drink
so,
coffee.
I mean, I don't drink too.
Coffee and water. Coffee and water is my two biggest drinks.
No, I don't drink coffee.
Water,
Never could.
Coffee?
Never could.
Nope.
No.
Nope. I'm not a coffee fan. I am not. I've once in a while, and if I get craving, it's coffee ice cream. Other than that,
I can't get enough coffee. My coffee pot runs all day long.
I gotta have my sweet tea or my Sprite Zero. Those are my two go-to drinks. I don't even drink that those flavor packets you put in. What? I can't even take them.
Really?
Yeah.
I like some of them, but there's some of them I don't. But
I guess maybe because I've got to hold a lot of bad ones out there, and I just can't find that right one.
John, I didn't know you were in the basement.
Yeah, he says he was in the basement now.
Oh wow.
There's Kendra.
See the way this is set up on my computer.
Bob.
Oh, he was
unless I know
up.
you're in the basement, I can't see you.
Bob, I'm lacing up and I'm getting in the car and driving up there and
What?
behind.
What?
What'd you say? Basement 2 days
What?
on.
Can't hear you. What?
Can you not hear me?
What, Kendra?
I can hear you, Kendra.
I can hear you, Kendra.
It's soft again, Kendra.
I can hear you. I'm just ignoring you.
Oh,
my dad's across the room and he can hear you, Kendra.
I fucking love Kenneth. Oh, Kenneth, you're like the best. You really are. You just made my night, making me laugh.
Okay.
He goes, well, it's because you said it so innocently. You're like, well, my father's across the room and he can hear you. In other words, the whole freaking neighborhood can hear you.
Oh,
we love you, Kendra.
We
love you.
Guys.
You got the Uncrustables.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Ew. No.
This has honey in it.
John says he's in another state. He can hear you.
I've made those. You just cut a circle in the bread and then I crimp them.
Is that a peanut butter sandwich, Crystal?
It's called a Crustable.
Wow.
Crustable.
Now, if it was
Look at that
stuffed with
peanut
pie,
butter on there.
good.
Yeah.
Crap.
Look at that peanut butter on that thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can hear you, Kendra.
Hey, Bob.
Mary, Mary says she's having a hard time here.
Do you remember retro metal cups from like the 50s and the 60s?
Yep.
Yeah. These came from Iowa.
Oh, yeah.
I can't see, Matt. It's a
Purple,
black
gold, and silver metal cups.
I remember those. Yeah.
It's a black screen.
Who is?
Matt is.
I'm a black screen.
Oh.
What are you trying to say, Benzo?
How does this sound?
I got a black shirt on.
No, it's just the whole screen is black. I don't see your face. I don't see nothing.
How about now?
Nope.
Bob.
And it looks like Kenneth's mouth.
Yes.
Now Susan. Now
How
I see
does
you.
cheesy enchilada stuffed pepper sound?
Ooh.
Really
Ew.
good.
I don't like it. I don't like
I get
anything
it's
with
only me. I don't know. I can't see Matt. I can't see Susan now. Kenneth's face looks like I'm tripping, and his face is melting. I don't know what the hell is going on.
Oh, dear.
What the heck?
Oh,
Oh, poor Kendra, you need a phone, and you got 3 and none works.
Listen,
Yeah.
the other two aren't charged up. The other two aren't charged up, and this one's an iPhone. The thing should wipe my crack for the amount of money I pay a month.
Kendra, do I need to come to Boston?
Please come to Boston in the springtime.
You know
Why
what?
did
If
I
you
do
went and seen her in Boston, her phone wouldn't die half the time.
Probably.
Ha ha ha! Everybody's got
I think
jokes.
I think this store is nationwide. They got places all over the place. I think it's called You Break It, You Fix It. And that's the name of the store. And that's who put my new screen on my phone when I dropped it and cracked it after like
All right, guys,
4
I'm
or
gonna
5
go to the
months.
store tomorrow.
Well, what the
So
hell's
then you
taking
guys
you
all
so
can
long, woman?
see my beautiful face. No, just kidding. I don't know if I'm tripping, but Susan and Matt have black screens.
Kendra, what happened to your other
Crystal-
picture?
Crystal is frozen, shoving something in her mouth, and Matt is melting. I mean, and Kenneth's face is melting. And now
I'm just gonna
Laura's frozen with a wide open mouth.
I'm just gonna stay like this for 3 minutes, see if she notices.
It's a black screen.
Yep, Tracy, we're still going strong, girlfriend.
How is he a black screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
Bob,
have
put-
other
Still awake.
Bob, put
do you
me in
have
the
other
basement and
things
bring me
up and
back.
running?
Yeah, my daughter has her
If you
stuff probably. Her and her boyfriend, all that. I'm gonna go see if they're online right now and tell them to log off. They're messing up my groove. They're messing up my groove here. Hold on. My
John, did
Friday
you guys
night
get to
Friday
your
night.
destination yet?
Hold on.
Hopefully.
Mm-mm.
That poor girl.
Tracy,
Feels
it's
so good in
early.
here.
Hey,
Oh, they have the
Kendra,
AC pumping, and it felt so good in there. I want to sleep on the floor. Oh, it felt so good. There's sleep, so she's not online. I don't know what the hell.
Now I hear you better.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
I feel like that Verizon
Yeah.
guy. Can you hear me now?
What'd you do?
Yeah.
Go rob the neighbor for his Wi-Fi password?
I bet my tongue.
No.
oh,
You
I
how
know
many
that's
times I
right.
do that? I do that all the time.
Change their
I do that
password
all
and they
the
can't get on.
Oh. I think
That's
I don't know
why-
what is going on.
That's why we got
Tracy, I don't hate you. I love you.
Do what now?
second Wi-Fi so they can't hijack it from downstairs.
I don't know what.
This seems
I
to be
hear-
staying stable
Who's
tonight.
tromping? Who's tromping? Like
Yeah.
it's nobody's business.
Hey, Bob,
It's Susan.
how does
Susan's
a
in-
cheeseburger pie sound?
cheeseburger pie.
Like more.
I've had a cheeseburger casserole.
Cheeseburger, pickle, lettuce.
Kendra, we all know you like that secret sauce.
Or how about a no-bake
Matt.
strawberry heaven
I'm calling
cheesesteak?
you mother. I'm telling you mother.
That
Go
works.
ahead.
Oh Lord.
You're on dishes for a week there, boy. Kenneth, don't you start acting up now.
I ain't said nothing.
Yeah. Did you say earlier you were drinking?
You don't have to. Shows on your face.
Kenneth, did you say you were drinking earlier?
Crystal asked me what I was drinking, and she asked me if I was drinking coffee, and I said yes.
Oh, I thought you said you were drinking and you were drunk. I was like, Kenneth's drunk? No, he's not.
Huh?
No, I don't drink.
Paw, son, what are you giving him?
Kendra, he was drinking coffee. He probably had Bailey's in it.
Leave him
No,
alone.
actually, it was actually black coffee with
yeah,
a little bit of with a little bit of chocolate drink in it.
Oh,
It's kind of like
Kahlua. It's called Kahlua.
it's actually like chocolate and
Coffee.
it's actually like
like Nesquik?
chocolate milk.
It's like coffee syrup.
I put Ovaltine in coffee. That's pretty good.
My daughter used to love
Oh my
that
God.
coffee syrup.
No, this is actually you buy it in the dairy section at your local store, like Food
Oh,
City.
it's like the what do they call those?
It's like it's not True Moo. I can't stand True Moo.
That's
Yeah.
That goes terrible.
I don't like that. I don't like that True Moo either.
No.
I really don't. It don't
I know
don't
what you're
taste like
Are you talking
chocolate
about
milk.
the little single bottles, Kenneth?
No,
I drink-
this is in the gas.
Yeah.
Like chocolate
I drink a brand called Lucerne. It's lactose free. They make good chocolate milk. And
It's
regular milk.
You get the squirts when you drink milk there, Matt. You need me to rub your belly.
What we buy is called
I could
chocolate
say something,
delight.
but I'm not going to get in trouble.
What we buy is called Chocolate Delight, and it's like
I've heard
and
that.
you buy it in the gallon.
My daughter loves that.
Yeah.
That's almost as
Chocolate milk.
it's almost good
I
as
sent you
regular
something.
chocolate milk or Nesquik.
It's almost as good as regular chocolate milk.
Cheeseburger in paradise.
Nice.
That's what it reminds me of is Nesquik.
Karen, we had one of those cheeseburger in paradises by me, and then it closed down and became a Duluth trading store. But Jimmy Buffett was there to open it. I didn't see him, but I drove past it. It was busy.
You guys know Gorelick Farms, right?
Sure.
No.
Wow.
Bob,
What
do
kind
they
of
have
farm?
Gorelick Farms up by you? The milk, Gorelick Farms.
Gorilla Farms?
Not Gorilla,
No.
Gorelick.
Kendra, we can't hear you again.
All right, I'm gonna go out.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah, Bob.
Matt, you remember these?
She said
They were
gorilla.
glass with the wooden handles.
Yeah, she said Gorilla Farms.
She did.
Yeah, I've seen
I've
those.
never heard of Gorilla Farms.
Neither.
Is that where you raise gorillas?
I've heard of. Yeah, that's
I guess so.
Well,
I've heard of Prairie Farms because you can buy Prairie Farms milk and stuff here.
Yeah, I've heard of Prairie Farms.
Jesus criminy, that was. Oh, I bet you they're lighting off fireworks.
Camel milk.
yeah, they were lying some around here.
Why would they be doing that? Because it's Memorial Day weekend, or
Yeah, well,
Oh,
my
yeah.
cousin owns right around the corner from us. My cousin owns a fireworks store,
oh,
and I just was sitting here and I heard a big kaboom, and I thought, "Holy shit!"
is Kendra
it's
there?
like
Is Kendra there?
12 o'clock at night.
Amazing.
Kendra,
Kendra
you
there?
coming in hot? Do I need to go outside and catch you?
Is Kendra there?
She lit them off, and you can hear them all the way at your house.
Camel milk.
Right?
Have any of y'all ever tried camel milk?
All right,
No.
Mary. Have a good night. Love you.
Good
Have a
night,
good
Mary.
night, Mary.
Love you, Mary. Good night, Mary.
Good night,
Lots of
Mary.
love.
No, I have not heard of camel milk.
Kendra.
They were advertising a while back. We
Well,
never
Kendra,
ate,
if you ask Crystal nicely,
but you know, I didn't know if
Good
there
night,
was.
Mary. Love you much.
We didn't know if there was a such
You know,
product or
some
not.
other parts of the country.
So
We have
is
heard.
Mary John's sister or
yeah.
Jan's sister?
John's sister.
Okay.
Yeah, I have like I think maybe that'll be the next vlog I'll do, Matt. I'll grab some of the stuff there that we have here that we've picked up for little or nothing and stuff. It's really weird because case in point, guy was working in used to have what we call mother-daughter houses. So it was the main house and then a house behind it. So him and his daughter went in to go rehab the house. Anyway, they were cleaning it out and they found an old violin case and it had a Stradivarius in it.
Whoa.
Oh.
That's worth a lot of money.
So he
Him that was at the same time.
I told him, I said, that is way beyond my knowledge. I said, you need to bring it to a guy. There's a violin shop in Troy. He brought it in there, and I didn't see him for quite a while, but it was worth quite a bit of money, and he actually got a house with the money that he got from it. So it had to be worth quite a bit.
Oh, yeah, those, I would say a pretty penny, a very pretty big penny.
Well, thank you, Kendra.
Easy.
You're looking quite dapper tonight.
That's the thing.
Well,
It's
this is the
funny
show that was supposed
because
to
you'd be really
play
surprised.
tonight, but
Really funny because if you go here to estate sales, you know, most people, if you go early, most people that are there, I mean, some do, but most don't have any clue what that stuff is worth.
No.
yeah,
You need to gather up your
You know,
stuff
so-
and put it on Facebook Marketplace and sell it, Bob.
yeah. That's like
I'm getting ready, believe it or not, Suze, I'm getting ready to do with my albums. I have one of the original Abbey Road albums from the Beatles that was never opened.
Wow, now there's a pretty penny.
so. Well, that's
Oh,
like
yeah.
Bob.
With no problem at all.
That's like Bob. Sometimes I go on eBay. It's amazing. You go under the musical instruments and vintage stuff page. I see churches
Right.
wanting to get rid of their church organs. And these things are 3-4 manuals, which is the number of keyboards it's got. And it's like pennies
Right.
for them. These were 60, 70, 80, up to $100,000 instruments. And I can find some for like 8 to 10 grand with 5 or 6 speakers.
Yep.
But then
They
I
don't
have
know
to-
what they're
I have to
worth.
move it, but
They don't know what they're worth. That's the thing. That's
Yeah.
the key piece of doing anything. Do your research, know what it's worth and whatnot, and go in and lowball it, right? Like if they have it for 500, you lowball 250, knowing you're going to pay at least 350 for it, but you're not paying 500 for it.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's the art of wheeling deal. So.
You know, so
Yeah, I watched that show.
I have an original. Yeah. I have an original Emerson, Lake and Palmer album. It's called Works. And I picked it up at Chimmy's for like $10, brought it home, left it in the collection, kind of forgot about it. Then when I was cleaning out that closet, I brought it back out. I paid $10 for that album, and it's going for anywhere between $50 to $70. So yeah, depends on what you get. That's the big thing, you know, is
Yeah.
what it is.
Well,
Who's going live tomorrow night?
I don't know.
Who's going live tomorrow night?
See, that's like Friday night. So it's like the last Friday night. Matt was on, then Susan was on. After Susan got off, there was nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody. Not any that we would know.
Yeah.
You know, so
And if
okay,
Crystal-
Crystal, your daughter just scared the living hell out of me. She
I
popped
think,
up behind you, and I thought it was a damn joke.
I think,
Thanks,
I
Liv.
think,
You just scared the boogie out of me.
I
Thank
think,
you,
British,
Debbie.
I think British tea drinker.
Okay, we ain't
goes
sleeping
live.
tonight.
They're
No,
all
that's
laughing.
Fridays, Ken. He does
Oh, it is?
Friday karaoke. If Crystal's
Why
going
are
to do
you-
it tomorrow night, that's fine. If not, I could possibly do it. But if I do it, certain people, and I'm not naming names, need to behave.
That would be me. That would
Are you
be
talking
me.
about me?
No,
I'm gonna be with
probably
Michael and
somebody in
Becca
the chat.
and
Are you referring to our friend?
That would be me.
Possibly.
Better behave. She's my friend.
So,
That's Friday.
Andrew said
But-
hello.
Saturday.
but yeah, tomorrow,
Okay.
Crystal, let me know if you're going to go on or not. If
Well,
not, I could
I'll-
possibly do it.
If I do, I'll probably go on
We'll
about.
see what happens.
We'll probably go on about 9 tomorrow night.
Midnight?
No,
Midnight?
9.
No.
What's
Yeah.
wrong with midnight?
Because it's too late.
It's
I can-
funny because some of the people that I'm subscribed to over in the Philippines and whatnot, it's daytime there when it's like midnight here. And I don't
Wow.
always get to those chats. I try, but it depends on what time they come on.
Why are you fixing to get off now?
Not yet. Why, you fixing wanting to go on?
If you were going to get off, I would go on. That did not sound good.
That's why, see, I'm trying to be polite. I'm trying to be nice and keep it clean.
Thanks, Bob.
But see, all your minds, you're all laughing, so all your minds went there.
All of mine's in the
Papa,
gutter.
Papa caught that one.
I got that one too.
Shut up, Pat.
I got that image in my head.
Crystal, set up your stream yards. I'll drop off, pop on.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm fine.
Okay, give me a few.
Okay.
Well, am I agreeing to Crystal then?
Hey,
Let's write
whoever is a mod can drop.
Yep,
Let
let's
me
write
set
off
it up. Let me set it up, and then whoever is a mod in my mod, come over, paste the link to Bob's live stream, and then everybody can click on that link and come into mine. So give me
Oh,
just
okay.
a few minutes.
Let's do that.
Okay, give me a
Okay.
few minutes.
Okay.
All right, Crystal. Yeah, quite
So-
humid here, and I got a feeling I got to go check my barometric pressure to see it dropped. I wrote it earlier on a piece of paper because I keep
All right.
track of it. And if it starts going down, it means my
I'm-
front's coming in,
I'm
and
gonna
then I'm
get
going to
off
have
here
to redo
and
the whole
switch
thing.
over to pistols here. See y'all
All
over
right,
in Christmas.
Peaches, love you. All right, guys, I will see you over in Crystals.
Okay.
Wait, I think we have to keep this on
All
till
right,
she's
love you.
on, right? So we can go do that link.
Okay,
Or-
I'll hold.
Yeah, hold on a
Okay.
second.
I'll hold.
I was gonna
I'll
say
hold.
she's not up yet.
Because I'll be probably the last one in because I got to move everything out of here and move it back into the kitchen. So just let her know I'll be a little late.
Okay. Okay,
All
she
right.
just went on, so she should be posting the link soon.
All right, bud.
All right.
Matt, how's your mom and dad?
They're doing good. Keeping healthy.
Tell them I said hi.
I will. Yeah, they said hi back, so yeah, we get everything
Buddy's
delivered
new
now.
The Buddy's new habit now, because it's summer, we have spiders, and Buddy now pounces on them and eats them. It's pretty gross.
All right, she's live now.
Okay.
All right, go. I'll see you guys over there.
All right.
Okay.
Love you.